We formed and then we
Can they make a
unformed.
run in that
Got
chili dog
5
middle
right now.
vortex? I don't know if it's going to work, but it's an interesting strategy to try on lap number 9.
Hey, there's a train of thought there. It kind of goes with that, trying to figure out what you can and can't do early.
Oh, I see
While
Dylan.
you know not
middle.
everyone's pushing.
I'm sorry, I want to have a little bit of fun.
Pretty
wide, like 10 deep back there.
If you
Yeah,
can.
it is.
You,
I
you
like.
figure that some drivers learn that the middle lane
There's
just
so many
isn't
holes for
very
me to like get up or
effective
do something different,
in this
and I'll
duet
try it for a
situation
second,
this early
and then I
on.
just feel like I know
But
I'd have
right
nowhere
now,
to go if there's
you're
a
looking
wreck.
at the 31 of
And
Dylan
I don't
Roberts,
care about running
17-time
33rd right
race
now.
winner in the WINSTEL Cup
I'm
Series,
gathering support.
leaning a little bit closer to that
Yeah,
28.
McAdams has been working on that for a
We'll talk
while. He
about that
kept
later
sticking
on
his
in
nose
the
out there
race.
with a run.
Side drafting is going to be very
I guess he
important.
finally
You
saw
wanna
enough cars to
lean on
take
the
it.
drivers here. You want to lean on that right side. If you're in the middle, you can lean on the drivers in the inside lane and make it work for them, because that right
Dude, he
side
just
is
killed
a lot
the
more
inside.
sensitive aerodynamically
Yeah, he just
than the
drove
left.
off the track
So
because he
you're
doesn't.
going to see a lot of
they're
drivers that
big
know how to
3x3
do
now.
this well. They're going to be able to do that subtly
Oh,
early
Brendan's
on
doing it.
and just figure out
Yeah,
who's
we're
going
all
to
rolling.
Parker, do you like what you see in your mirrors? It's scary.
Somebody bail.
I'm
We're
scared.
seeing a
Failed.
lot of tango
Coming
going on
down
right now,
All right.
but it takes a lot to tango all the way to the front of the field, and that's exactly what that in-middle lane's done.
This is a pack.
Hello,
That middle
Emily.
lane has worked its way up. Leading that train is Brendan Magee, the 94 machine, the 3-time WINSTEL Cup Series winner.
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the
Chris.
3-time
Massive checkup on the bottom.
top 5 here in the WINSTEL 400. Now he wants a piece of the pie. He wants to get himself
The
a shot
fried
of that
piper
crown
is
early,
back.
and he's
That was
doing
a
everything
long
he can to
way.
use that
It
middle
was
lane
a-
success. The problem is he's got that bottom
Although
line
fried.
still fighting
Oh
with
no,
him.
Jose, they all
This
left us.
plays the
Yeah.
advantage of everybody on that high side.
Had a little bit of a sketchy moment there further on in the back. We had an accidental 4-wide situation. Someone just slipped on trying to bump trap. Everyone got clear of that situation, but it could have been very disastrous. Everyone realizing they
Oh
kind
my,
of
look at
stepped
this.
too far in the exploration boundary there.
There we
But
go.
everyone
Can't really
got
do
to
anything
the
about
facility,
that.
still got all 43 cars
Get out of the
running on
middle.
track at the moment. But the first really big hairy moment of the race, accidental 4-wide in the tri-oval there, just a lap ago.
Well, it's been
That
said
is
that
a
discretion
push.
is the better part of valor.
Yeah.
It looks like we have a new leader now on the field. It's a low line now coming alive, and and your leader is going to be the number 4 machine.
Holy fuck,
That
I'm on the bottom lane now.
belongs to Nate Stewart, the runner-up last year. He's going to start leading some laps here at
Oh
the
my God, the
International
car just, like,
Speedway. As I was
exploded in my
saying,
face.
it
They were about to
takes,
side draft me, and the blink saved me.
discretion is the better part of valor.
I'm going
And it
2
showed them in,
feet
it
on the
showed them in the
bottom.
crash fence.
They kind of had that
14.
realization moment. If we
That's
don't
one way to
back
kill the
off,
bottom.
if we don't relax it a little bit, there will be no valor.
Get a little
for
bit
us.
tighter, too,
Like
just
you said,
somehow
you wanna
helping
finish
the
first.
bottom.
First, you must finish.
Yeah,
And
The
now they're
tires
starting to
wear
realize that. They're
significantly
starting
less
to
on the
put
bottom.
together everything they need to do.
I think it was
they tested what they
Heat
wanna
2
test.
last night on
Now
the
it's a
stops.
matter
Guys
of
on the top were
running
talking about
in line
90%
and
wear at the
simply
stop, and I had
keeping up with
97.
Joneses.
Just running the bottom.
The conversation point now is going to shift here because we're already
Poor Jeremy B.
13
Davis.
laps and 14 laps now
Oh no, poor Parker.
into this race. We're almost halfway through a pit stop cycle. We're almost halfway through a fuel run at the moment, and that's going to be a talking point now. Some drivers have already been like, okay, we're going to go, we're going to 32 laps all the way through, 32, 32, 32.
Never mind, Parker's
And to
him.
sort of make it happen. Not
I gotta
everyone's
keep
in that
remembering I'm
position
on
now.
push to
Some
talk
drivers
now.
have already changed their mind. They're like, okay, we're going to save fuel here. And you're seeing a lot of
I'm
shuffling
about to get
now as
eaten
you see
up.
drivers go 2,
Me
3
too.
wide and shuffle back and forth. Everyone's changed their tune all of a sudden. And
R.I.P.
hearing the
Parker, coming to
driver
you.
chatter, hearing the radio
Oh.
there, it's so interesting seeing who's made that change early and where these drivers are coming from. You see Inlay Howe right now working with Parker Alexander in the middle. That middle lane now is completely changed in terms of who's in it now. But people now see that middle lane as being viable to make something happen if they're trying to move
This
forward.
got to be entertaining for the
inside lane,
fans.
A lot
I
of
would
people are
hope.
trying to save now. So that outside lane.
Oh, it's getting a little too entertaining for me, the
are about to
fans.
become a little bit more popular as everyone tries to get sorted through.
This is a
I
fucking
think
race.
a pre-first pit stop big one.
The
would be
11
cool.
of Austin Reedy was the
As
leader
long as I'm not
for
in it.
just a split second. Now it is back to, I believe, that is the...
This is a race.
That's Magee once again out front, leading
We
that
dropped
high
a lot of
line, middle
weapons
line, trying to
through the
reform
qualifying
once
races.
again.
We kinda
This
did.
is great.
What you're seeing right now is everybody
I said I'm
again,
actually
just
pretty
figuring
happy
out
with
what
how
they
this
wanna
turned
do,
out.
Where they want to be, and trying to figure out how they want
I
to
wish we
approach
had, like,
their pit
games and
stops.
stuff,
We're going to see
but
pit stops in the next
I
10
miss 'em.
laps or so. This will be, or 15 laps or so. This
The
will
felons
be
that
just
didn't
a
make
ride
it,
they'll
that
be
was
forced to
heartbreaking.
take. Plus, there's
One
another big
car
conversation
off.
that has to go
He
on.
did.
Like, and the way it was,
Take
too,
two
the
tires. Do you
drifting.
take four
He did, he's
tires?
in the
Is it a
booth.
just gas
Well,
stop this early in the race?
In our
A
heat
lot of
heat
people
two,
trying
he
to
was in
figure out
position to
what they
make it as
wanna
well.
do, but
Get down
right
him.
now,
Yeah.
they're figuring out where they want
I
to
just-
be.
he was in a lot of positions.
No,
I
get down, Miss President.
Everyone's
I felt
figuring that
bad for
out as
Ryan
they kinda
because
go along to
he
the
and
inside
I
lane.
pretty much did
They
exactly
sort
what
of
we had planned on doing,
cannibalized
and it just
what
died.
was the middle and the inside lanes now that
Yeah,
Two
Ryan
car
had some
Austin,
shit luck.
or Alex Kalanick's now leading the inside lane, trying to lead forward here. Brendan McGee's had a little bit of fun being out front here with support from Logan Kress.
So
Two
when we
veterans
pit,
in their own right. Kress, obviously,
I'll go as
race
long as we
winner
can,
of this
right?
event.
I was gonna say I'm gonna run it
They've been on the
out.
outside lane the entire time, and
Just
now
take
we're seeing
breaks.
some
We'll
traffic
move,
going
but
on. That outside
Milt's
lane's going to
coming.
move to the
Coming
middle.
That outside lane slowly working their
B.
way
Davis
down
is
to the middle
beelining for the
as
middle.
everyone shuffles.
There's no way
position,
this
trying to
isn't
figure out
entertaining to
where
watch.
they want to be right this second. Also,
So
in
every
that
car
group
is in the
right now,
drive.
I'm gonna be able to give you a push, I think.
discount the
No, I don't.
age
You don't need.
of Brandon Cattell. Cattell running
Middle.
on that high side, trying to work, kind of give the guys a push up there as they start making their way up front. That's going to be critical.
What's you guys'
Here's why.
fuel
You
number?
can't make a pit stop from the
16.
high end.
Can't look right now.
You just
Yeah,
can't.
can't-
do it.
we're-
You're going to have to slowly
16
work
laps.
your way down to the
Yeah.
low side.
Oh, wow.
and
Side
get
drive
as much
time.
position as you
Remember
can
me,
before
I'm
you
at
go
nine-
down
I'm
pit
at
road.
19 and a
So
half.
if
How many
you're
are doing
going
here,
to the
though?
high line
17-9.
right now, yes, I am
I've
pushing
been
as
up
hard
here
as I
more.
can. I'm trying to
I got
keep
Cattell
that-
and Kalanick
that
guess
trying to
so.
fuck each other ahead of me
behind
here, Dylan.
and
I
what
haven't
I'm
had
trying
that
to
much
do
because I've been the
is
first
get
few
the best
rows the whole
position I
way.
can be in, so what I have
I
to
did
come
not
down
mean to even
low.
get into you.
I'll be
I know,
able
I'm so
to
far out of it.
So I had to get back
my
into the throttle and get off the
service and come
throttle.
out with the leader at the same time. It's
I
not
was
a
out of the
shooting crowd
gas.
here at
Oh,
Daytona.
Jose, how are
you
you
cannot
doing?
block
You're
that,
quiet.
babe.
I'm chilling, you know, base.
It's Jover for him now.
Yeah, it's
Are you waiting for the big one?
a way more
No, I'm
complicated
in the pack. I'm in the
roster
cause
than
big.
give credit for.
Oh my
As
I am the
God.
big one.
Once again, 4 rows.
you're gonna make Sean park you.
That inside lane is completely within
Trying to
the
get
you
you
range.
in the
imagine?
middle here.
Could not.
Yeah,
go
I'm just
wide.
kind
He
of
got
the
low
unlucky
with
one
the
again.
knee, But once they went 3 wide, being led
The
there
app's
by
haven't
the
even had to
80
work yet.
of Cattell, that's a driver with a lot of
As you
experience.
watch
at
3
inside
wide
stations.
races.
That inside lane just completely went
This
away.
has been intense.
And now it's Cattell and Howe leading the inside lane over Kalanick's and Alexander, the pole sitter.
Once again, now is where you start seeing people making deals. Now you have the spotters talking and saying, "Hey, I'll help you here if you help me there, or I'll run this line if you run that line." We're running inside now with
Yeah,
Carter
left
Alexander,
reared.
that 45 machine, in front of, I don't know who Bump Me Poppy is, but go ahead, bump him if you want. Right now, all the spotters are making deals. They're shaking hands. They're saying, "Hey, I'll help you if you help me right now, or I'll go in with you if you go in with me." And they're trying
Well,
to
that
figure
sucks,
out
Emily.
who they can count on right
That
now. Of course, all of these alliances are incredibly temporary. Once we get down to
Can't believe
race
I made
time,
it
once
this
we
far
get down
back
to
up.
15, 10 laps to go, all the alliances go away. It doesn't matter who your friends were. It doesn't matter who your manufacturer were. Who's on what team. It's all about winning
shit.
at that point. But right now, it definitely helps to have a friend or a couple to keep you competitive.
I wonder if people
Yeah,
from
Alex
the
Kalanick, who
outside
we were
would
looking at
try
the
and
back of, had a very good
Get all
message
these in the
for
bucket,
Alexander.
Brendan.
Just
What,
push.
Emily?
Stop
That was
happening.
the message for
I think they're
Alex,
gonna
for
have
Kalanick,
to,
and
like 3 laps
created
before
some of
maybe.
their, we were to talk to Alex.
Alright, almost
Yeah,
here.
not-
non-specifically
ratio, the
envisioning
countdown to
somebody
green.
just clearing
He
out
felt
people on the
comfortable.
bottom and being like, I had to
Despite
pit,
technical
I
issues
was
he
gonna
had
run
been
out.
with in this race,
Just
he
clearing
felt
themselves,
comfortable,
yeah,
he felt
that-
Yeah, that's what
And
I'm,
right now,
yeah,
he's got
that's,
that
I said our
He's got
buffers
a
line
few
up better the other way, but it's
drivers
working
ahead of
enough
him
for now.
that are very well versed in Magee and Howe, who have moved to the bottom
Parker,
lane.
you going up in the
And
middle
they're
like
in
that
the
is what
position
killed
that they wanna be
the line
because-
perfectly for me. That was incredible.
They are basically
Oh,
gatekeepers
fuck
of
you.
pit lanes at this point.
You left rear me.
Dylan, I'm sorry, I checked up too
The
much.
race
It's good, it's
already
good.
were-
I got
You're
it.
gonna be coming down pit
Did they
lane
come down the
at
side
some
draft
point
here?
here. Whoa!
I don't know.
I think they came down the
Huge
side draft.
check
Holy
up
shit.
there. Cautions out.
Holy shit, did
How
they save
did
that?
that not become a
Oh, they wrecked to the
huge
back,
crash?
apparently.
Yeah, they were the
Down
wreck,
smoke
and
They
carrying
read
ball.
checking
I'm
up
already getting a
for
taste.
That was a
the
huge
sliding that was happening up there.
It must have been way back there because I'm in
I
third
checked.
and they didn't.
Yeah, I was
No, I mean,
ready.
it was, yeah, I was
pretty
35th.
fast, and I was getting run into. I didn't go around, but the cars behind me went around while they were running
as
into
they
each
go
other.
through.
I just-
Very
I got
clean
left
setup,
rear side
to
draft, I
start
had no
the race.
idea.
Very clean racing
Immediately
all
had
the
a
drivers
bit of
Mine
experience.
just came
go
down
through
the
race.
hill and
We'll see if
side
we go
drafted
back
and pulled
take
you
a
up
look
the hill.
at exactly
I
what
couldn't do
happened
anything.
there. The 54 involved, the 054 of Moperi involved.
Yeah, Parker, you didn't do anything wrong there, by the way. I just didn't
involved, and
I couldn't see it. I didn't have enough
of
time.
Justin Milillo,
And then I got hit,
also
but we
involved
live.
in that incident. No, not terrible
I don't think
damage.
either one of us got any
Definitely
damage.
damage, but
If not
enough
needed.
I'm gonna
to
come in
definitely
here and
hurt
check,
them
get some
as they go
tires, get some
forward.
fuel.
It all started
Yeah.
up front. Emily Howe was pushing Magee going into turn
Two
3
feel
and
goods.
4.
Nothing, we didn't just kill the
Got
entire
Magee
field.
loose
I
and
was
right
just
into
in the middle of the
Sean
pack.
Butler.
Yeah,
And caused the initial
I had such
check
a
point.
view of
shit.
it from where I was. I was like,
Cascades
oh,
its
this
way
is.
down the field. The 31 of
not
Dylan
good.
Roberts.
I was looking at the numbers. And I'm like,
And I saw the cars coming from behind us.
rear.
I went straight, and then they side drafted at the same
No,
time.
I think they side dropped first and started pulling up the
off
hill on me, and I
the
couldn't do
nose
anything
of-
about it.
of,
I almost
That was
grenaded the
wild.
engine. I downshifted trying to get
And-
to the apron.
this could have been so much worse than what it was. Into the front end of the
Did anyone
16.
22
die a
left.
lot in that wreck?
Unfortunately, a little bit more damage for him there than it looks like for
Mo might have. I think he
54
went head on
Mary.
after he bounced off me. I don't know.
Oh, head onto the pit wall.
Yeah, really good job blocking it up on the spot and not getting hit by Melillo there, the 53, who also came to a pretty good stop.
No
What's
all of a
damage.
sudden.
Okay.
yeah, I didn't
It's
get any
up
either.
Starting now, let's follow the 94 of Brennan McGee.
Oh, no, it took
One of the
my
guys
faster
who wants
round.
to win this race bad.
All right, I got my
Left
spotter
side for
back.
Virtual Goodyears on the
I
94.
had to
Drop it to
lose a
Jack
couple
for the right
spots, I
side.
think, but
Yes,
back.
it will be full for a full tank of gas for the 94 and 4 brand new tires, as he's going to have a hard stop. He's not going to get out in front of everybody. In
Sean's
fact,
got to learn now.
I
See, he's
believe
learning.
83
He's-
was able to get out.
Sean's
He's
gonna learn how to be a diplomat. Oh my
He's
goodness.
gonna get out
He's got a new calling.
Threw their first caution, and immediately there was a we didn't
wild
wreck, and he said they did in the back.
Obviously, some
Damn,
cars
I got
decided to
speedy
go
for that.
anyway.
Holy shit.
The experience
It's
right
a
away.
situation where I would take 4 on this situation as a driver. You prefer taking 4 because you're on pit
I
lane.
think it's gonna be an eye-opening night for our
If it was
boy.
under green, it's fuel only all the way. Like this first stop. is
My
fuel
regular
only.
was
entire
93
way
after that
through.
slide.
But
Okay.
Oh
My
my.
left front was
drivers have
97.
already
Maybe I
said
should have taken
this
left.
Borgo taking
Yeah, I
tires
took
is
4
gonna be
that
very
time just
interesting
because I was in the
moving
back.
Because this is a car that now has to rely a little bit more on handling.
But I had
than what it
96,
was
96,
years prior.
97 left front.
At one point, this was a
Someone
car
tried
that
calling
was
it
just
somewhere.
all grip all the time. It's not that way anymore. It's not that way with the setup. There's a
That
lot
was-
of handling
that was
reliability
a
that
run.
you need to have this car hooked up with. As Corey Cook now
That's
leads
us, don't do that.
Yep.
at
No,
the
we're
front
not
of the
4.
field. A really good effort there by Corey Cook. There's 61. Very
So he doesn't
familiar.
want 4.
Seeing
He does want
on a
4.
61 car. Where have I seen this
Put
one
him in there.
before? For AVN fans that follow.
Throw
I
him in
know
the
Josh
FTF.
Damon
Get him
is
in there.
watching right now at home. Still
Yeah, the
has
fans
61
in the
up to
stands
front
are
of the
getting
field.
what they paid for tonight.
But yeah, it's very interesting seeing who's
That was
doing it,
a
who hasn't.
Great opening run.
That will set the trend for the at least the first.
You
half
know
of
what
this
they
race.
say.
At least the first half of this race. Good news
Few
for those
people in the
drivers
chat
who were
said big
involved in that
net
incident,
code.
however, they didn't. Their damage was
People
minimal.
going back in and
You get
topping off.
one fast repair for this entire race. We're
Fuel
nowhere
mileage.
near needing it right now, as we have more cars coming down pit road. I believe that's a 63.
I
Your
guess.
leader is going to come down this time by. He just wanted to get a parade lap in there, I think, and wanted to get some TV time from Makoni setup shops. Not a bad
That is
thing, as
there.
he will take 4 tires and a full tank of virtual Sunoco racing fuel down and away for about 15
Tyler's taking
seconds on that
control.
stop. Good stop for him.
He's just doing the more technical
Will now
part,
come
you
down
know?
Pit road. You talk about strategy. This is where we're seeing.
We
it
got a
pay
good
off.
team
This
down
is where
there.
We're seeing strategy.
Yeah.
to
On the
win.
mic for
Let's
one
also follow
attempt
along
at
now
it.
with the 79 of Sims.
Yeah, a lot of communications going on here as we get ready
Tyler's
to go
gonna-
back. Rangers.
Sean's gonna be an
Drivers
official
coming in
athlete by the
for
end of the
more
year.
service.
That was a fun run,
Now
guys.
you'll be
Drivers
glad to
now
know
fit.
that
They'll be able to
I
back in the field
can
now.
still packet loss.
Very interesting
You can?
calls there by all
Yep,
of them
it
to try
still
to get some more
happens.
service in.
Well,
Texas
the
is
drop-down
top
menu
eight,
do not fix that.
Only taking 4 seconds worth in that.
post-
But I can see all the cars.
What a miracle.
The WINSTEL post-race report
Now and
documents
now
be a
back
lot more
up
funny
front,
if
brand
Sean
new
was writing
leader Emily Howe.
Oh, no.
Will run.
Fucking
will run
fuck.
in position
Fucking
number 1 as they
idiots,
get
all
lined
of
up
you.
against
Oh,
the
net
back
code
of
fucking
flat
Steve
race.
Myers.
Next
Fuck
time
Steve
by
Myers.
The 83 and the 03
48
03
point
belong to
font.
Logan Kress.
48
WINSTEL
Every
One or
penalty
two
is
drivers
48
out here
points.
Who have the opportunity to call themselves the second repeat
That was an
winner.
insane.
Whoever
first
takes the
run.
48 from him gets
very interesting racing. And
like
I have to
24
watch
race
those guys who
suspension
dropped to the back
going for
because
the year.
point
They
penalty.
may have made a smart
Yeah.
move. They may have gotten out of the craziness now.
4,800
Able
point
to
penalty, more like
slowly
it.
just
No
Unless
chance
you
at
like
a
to
field.
have
everything
Goes
happen
out
in
of the
front
hole.
them and work their way up.
All I
It's a
did
very
was
interesting
gas
move
up
to see
there,
if it
and I
pays
moved
off.
up to 20th, and I regret it.
I should probably go back to second gear.
Might be a good
Eye
idea.
on the 96
Yeah.
of Sean
Nah.
Butler. Sitting through right now, both the former race winners in the top 3 at the moment, behind Emily Howe on this restart. Let's see if they work together. They work together a decent amount in practice.
It'll be Emily Howe leading them to the green flag through the tri-oval. We're back to green flag racing here in the WINSTEL 400. It'll be those two drivers side by side as both lines, nobody ducking, nobody moving. The 0-3 has an advantage with a push from Alex Kolonix.
Outside lane looked a little bit more put together there on that initial restart, but we'll see how they get out of turn number 2. See who gets antsy and who tries to make a move immediately. All the moves on to make that 3 wide have come from the outside lane so far.
Both cars in front of me
Start
are
everything
like
off, and
warping
it
like
happens to the
crazy.
inside lane this time.
Yeah, Kolonix got crazy side by side in front of me.
Draws the first
29
move
and
there, making
07's
3
been
wide. His
questionable.
teammate Rick Carpenter with him.
Cattell and Carpenter in that middle
Were they actually wrecking the tri-oval?
No, it's just his...
No, we got 4 X's for the checkup.
That middle lane, so they're not going anywhere. They are going backwards. Tandem
Well,
drafting
Emily,
could
we're
be
back.
part of the deal tonight.
Did I bust my front end with that,
We'll have to see
Jose?
how that all plays out.
I don't think you
Tandem's
did.
working for the 3
Nice.
up front.
Whoever's leading that outside
Now
line ain't doing
now how's the
shit.
freight trains? How are the
It's
freight
why you
trains
got
going
Kolonix
to
on
be
me on the
as we
bottom.
continue around Daytona?
Do you want to try to get inside?
Not yet. I'm not clear.
Okay.
I can still hear a
Working
motherfucker down
really
there.
well right
Yeah,
now.
it's Benson.
It's Howe.
Big hole behind it.
Nah,
They're gonna
no, it's
oh.
fucking
For Magee that
Kevin.
have broken clear.
I don't know if I can push Kolonix. He's like,
Further behind, it's
Yeah.
up
I'm gonna
front,
try.
that's what you want to see. Being able
I'm
to
just
pull
riding
that off
around
right
here
now,
still, so...
perfect.
Yeah, that's the reason I got to the inside.
Alright, we got other people up here now.
Oh, gotcha.
And I'm clear if you want to get down.
let's do it.
Let's go ahead and show you the whole breadth of the field right now as the 83 and 96 machine continue to lead.
Although maybe
There's
we wanna be
another
up there.
contingency of drivers at the
I was
back
gonna say,
of
nope.
the
Ha!
field.
Sorry, but
Being
we
led
used
by,
the
I
chance.
believe
Yeah,
that
it's
is
whatever.
the 80
Yeah,
machine.
it's lap 27.
The 80 of Brandon Cattell.
This
Company.
package just has like
This is where
random pack
Check-
split ups,
Check that out.
and it
Yeah,
always
that's
comes
24
back,
and
but it's
Spencer
just
Owens
lot of
here.
how it
energy.
happens.
It's
That back
just
in
where
the
the
I think
3
it's
wide
when you get
happens
to
and
the
it
really
stalls
side draft in the
trying
somebody.
to
middle.
stay away from the
Any sort of momentum loss for any lane just fucks everything. So the side draft, it gets so weird.
Own draft.
Hi,
Everyone
Dylan.
thinks shoddy.
This
Howdy.
could backfire because they
Emily,
could
we're
be,
doing good.
swept
Wanna get up
up
behind
by the
Protect? We
main
can.
group early
Oh, let's
on,
go. It's
or
Jover.
this could be a great strategy to avoid
Let's
trouble.
little on the left for
If
you, let up
there's
a bit.
another caution flag.
Not
as we
turning me
said
off before
before
last
many
time.
times.
Hotech will come
What?
back.
Cautions,
He about turned me off before last time.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of these drivers,
Hot.
drivers that came
I
down
just
pit
want to
lane
get
at
up
the
front
end
once
of
to
that
say I
last
did
to
it.
go.
No
Oh
problem.
You're
my
good.
god.
He has to go
A
too.
lot of these drivers are
Damn.
the ones that are making up this group here, so it seems like a little bit of a coordinated effort. It's just a matter of who they want leading this effort. It looks like we
Don't be
got
too aggressive, Brendan. Let's just keep
24 that
bubbling
was
and-
leading for a little bit, now no longer
Right.
at
I'm
the
told.
front. It is the 13 of Craig Lautenschlager at the front of the field. Kyle Hendricks behind him. Jackson Sims,
Alec
Spencer Owens, Rob
Martinez.
Collier, Bryce Saucier, Josh Burnett, and Justin Malillo all in this group now.
Oh, hey,
Picking up
Potek.
everywhere.
One of the
Hey.
chatters
Called it.
in our chat
Yeah.
commented, wouldn't it be crazy
How
if
is the
Emily Howe
pat there?
won the race? She'd have to give the
Hey,
credit to
Josh.
herself. And all I can say is,
Yeah,
weirder
it's Bill
things have
says.
happened
I'm looking
in
to the
history
right.
of motorsports. Just throwing it out there.
Oh, I made it too late of a.
No, that was more on Baffert than you.
But in
Was
any
it? I
event,
felt
Howe
like I was too
continues
lazy
to
on-
lead on
No,
that high
it's like
side.
skiing.
He's gonna
Like
get
it's
pushed
like
by
you're
the
downhill.
94
Like
machine.
he
Oh,
can
that
see
94
you,
that, I believe what's that? That is a throwback.
and he just did
to,
another
Bill
stupid
Elliott
move.
and the McDonald's machine.
He's probably mad at mine. I
Brendan
get it.
Magee will be pushing them. The 07 also in that mix as well. Jack Mace, I double check out the 03 of Logan Kress also in that mix as well. And once again, the high side proving to be the place to be if you want to be up front.
Yeah, that lane start is the inside lane. And the top 3 cars there all decided to work together to move to the outside lane to try to control the pace of this event. But the inside lane is forming again. Less cars in the inside
we got some
lane.
aggressiveness going on.
But Logan Kress is taking note of it because he
Yeah,
tried to
we're
come
leaving.
off there out of turn 2. The 64 over just a little bit too put
Hope it's
together.
not followed by some goes around.
Now they're trying to separate. They put the 64 3 wide, but it separated the 80 and 81, who are trying
Alright,
to
check
just
up at
move the
Little Phil.
64
Check
out
up,
of the
check
way.
up.
They didn't want to be behind the 64, and
Big
now
checkup.
they've split up, and they've allowed that outside lane to become the only lane at the front of the field.
I think we're splitting the pack up.
That is Jeremy Davis running that inside
at 36,
line in the
38.
sponsored car. He's
Save
going to
it.
drop down
Spinning
low.
back there.
He's
It's right.
trying to get back in pace on the low line. Only 2 drivers in the middle as the high line still the place to be out there. Looks like we got a little bit of trouble out there.
So we thinking
I
fuel
don't know
again?
who just came up and wiped you out, Phil. But
Phillips.
I'm gonna take.
No,
that was me. I didn't.
It was a bad backup.
I'm gonna take fuel in
Like
the
as soon
race.
as it was rolling, I got there and I had to jam on the brakes.
Radman and
Yeah,
Paul,
like-
It was one of them deals where you were coming up as soon as the checkup happened.
Bad night
Yeah,
last
I'm
night.
sorry.
Oh, you're good. I'm fine.
Gotten better.
I'm not.
The
But oh
99
well.
of Milad Radman, one of my favorites to win this race, involved in that one, and that is going to hurt him. He is listing.
I thought you were gonna
as we
say
take
it
look
there
at
for
that
a second.
incident one more time.
The driver's right.
Oh, I did.
Machine of
Did you?
Jacob
Okay,
Potak,
I did.
and
Don't know
involves
about
a
Potak.
lot of different
Yeah,
drivers.
Potak
He went
taking
60
fuel.
66.
Yeah,
You
I
see
know.
the 99
Yeah, I gotta burn my
hit
repair,
turned
but oh well.
around, slammed
Anyone
hard
seen the
into
pace
the
car
wall.
yet?
That is
And
it.
as
Middle
he
of back
tries to
straightaway.
recover
Me?
from that, his
Yeah,
driver's
it's
car is
yeah,
going to go
completely
whistling
gone.
away.
Yeah.
So he is going to
Yeah,
need
but
to
sometimes
use
meatball's only
that
30
quick
seconds,
repair.
that's
This
the
only
thing.
quick
Oh, no,
repair
no,
of the
I-
night, and
Yeah,
normally
his right
nothing
front's
else
broken,
happens
yeah.
to his
I was
car.
gonna say he hit me hard. Like it was a 10-mile-an-hour stop.
Yeah, it was.
Tell you
I
what,
just. I
those
thought there
drivers
was.
further
I thought
back
you
were
had a
separated.
little gap to the
They look a lot
cars ahead
smarter
of you.
now.
I didn't know. there was gonna
Foreshadowing
be
I
that.
did. I did probably when I got
Able to
beside
stay
you
out
and
and
it
take
just
care of it.
stopped.
Yeah. Oh well.
How bad is my back? I got
Back
hit.
here, this
As
is
I thought.
looking at.
I don't
We're
see
looking
any
forward
damage
here
on
where
your
it's
back.
3
I
wide.
think I'm
Everyone's
taking
trying
right
to sort
side still.
themselves out here.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take left side
And
and
it looks
fuel.
like it. Oh, it's
Ooh.
Potak just getting
Probably
right
gonna have
to the
to
back of
clear
Snipes
entering
here.
the pits here.
Yeah, that is rough.
I don't
there.
know.
Snipes did a really good
Jake's
job
the only
just
one
keeping
people are
that
waiting
car
for.
from just shooting back up the track. However, Radman not so fortunate, getting tagged there in that right rear. A lot of cars shooting it down and staking it there on the inside lane. That is rough. That is very rough. And unfortunately, that is part of how this race works deep in the pack
They're
like
gonna
that.
check up going in here.
Trying to change
Yeah,
lanes
take
and
it
everyone
easy.
just checks up all of a sudden, especially when it's 3 wide like that. Next to impossible to be able to predict it.
Absolutely impossible as Ray get ready for pit stops one more time. Let's follow along with the 83 of Emily Howe as she comes in to her stall, getting ready for some service. Maybe another 4-tire pit stop. No, this is going to be a 2-tire stop for the 83. They're only taking the left sides down and away. The 83 wants to continue leading this race.
Gonna be able to do a decent job of that. Only car out in front of them is Logan Kress. So Howe will be on the front row here for this restart.
Seven 7.7 seconds the time on Howe's pit stop, and I think it's a brilliant
Sure, they're
move
happy
right
Tyler's
now.
down there helping.
Tires are not
Oh, yeah.
as important
Yeah,
here
I'm sure
as
having
it
the
would be
experience.
at,
They've
say,
got
a
backup.
smaller track or even
Dad showed up
speedway
to
side.
wrangle
Now
the
the
situation.
actions
Here
are more
you
than
can
good.
get away with a little bit of chicanery.
All of a sudden,
if
this
you
might be
will.
the most
And I think
staffed
right
WINSTEL
now in this
400.
in this
It
portion of
is.
the race with only 33 laps underneath
Usually there's
them,
2.
I think it's a great time to reconsider making some pit stops.
I feel
making
like
some
there was
changes,
one.
and
I'm not
kinda
sure if it was the
testing out
400, but we had
what
like
you can
5.
do before we get to the end of the race.
I know the
Might-
one year
oh,
I
it
was
might have been
there
one.
with
Yeah,
With,
everyone's had a chance now. They've had a couple of cautions to figure things
Hayden
out.
and
Yeah, it was
32
me and
laps, which
Hayden
would have
on
been
the one with the
expected first pit
87s.
window if it had ran under green the
yeah, it was a
entire
year
time.
after that, I think.
Did Coronado ever help out for any of these?
Let's see here,
Probably not.
Logan Kress leading the way. Former race winner, we talked about him trying to get back to victory lane for the second time. He has not been very successful in the last couple of years of this race. And
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
It's bothering me.
Did you
it's
watch
bugging
it?
me right now.
Yeah.
You see a lot of these drivers
Dude,
start to
yeah,
cut
that
their
was
engines.
just
and
unfortunate.
drifting out here to save
It was just bad
fuel.
timing.
Now, I get it. You want to err more on the 4
Sean's on the
pit
horn.
stop strategy than the 5, but it's a little bit early to start cutting their engines.
he
sounds so sad.
Thank you,
He's
Mr.
like, damn.
Well, he's also sick as shit.
It's not
so-
one
really?
that makes a lot
Yeah.
of sense if you're trying to stay out front too.
Damn, gotta RD all this
Unless you're
shit.
trying
It
to
really
save
does
fuel so you
happen.
can stay out
We
front.
got formal
If there's
Sean out.
Can't wait for Sean's first
The only
strike.
way it makes sense is that everyone's realizing that the fuel window.
Sean's just
that
waiting
we
to
were
put the
looking
hammer
at,
down
that
on Jose, because Jose's on a
32
one
to
strike.
36 lap window is
Jose's
actually
a
small.
dirty wrecker.
That's the
I
only way
agree.
that
I'm
it
a clean
makes sense
racer.
to me.
Jose, have you
If
been
you're
I can't
trying
wait to
get
wait-
up front later.
I can't wait to see
That's the only way it makes
Sean
sense.
put
I'm
like
not
at race
sure
control and then whatever
what
the
they're
removed
seeing, 'cause
Jose
they're not
Solis.
really
Jose, have you
Junior.
been-
Oh, wait, Solis Junior disqualified because of accident.
Right now, in terms of
Oh, yeah,
who's
Nate
kind
is.
of appeal and who's not at the moment, and why they are.
How many incidents do you have, Brady?
But for Emily Howe, I guess
I'm racking up some incidents.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
4, never mind.
Stay out front longer.
Oh, it's not bad
I
either.
prefer to save fuel now, but it's very interesting to see
I
that
think I
there's
have
already
8.
numbers
It's stay in line, right?
set,
On
and we're
restart.
33 laps into
Yes.
a
Yeah.
60 lap race.
Yes,
Don't
it's
have a
double,
lock.
double
That
file
game has
rules.
changed for
Don't get caught.
because Howe was the only one. It's gonna be very interesting to see
don't
how
lock
that
it.
evolves here. It's gonna be a good
I
talking
don't know
point,
why he
especially
thought he
if
could
we-
do
if
that
we
last
go
night.
a long amount
Because
of time with
I am assuming
Maybe
he
not
thought
this
it was
Discord
WINSTEL
after.
We're
rules.
gonna be in trouble with that.
Do what?
Just
I
under
was just
half a
screaming
lap
like
to
on
go
Discord
before
after
back to
we had to
green
give him
flag
the black.
racing. Chris
He was
will be
unhappy,
your
and he made
leader.
it known.
When we go back to green flag racing,
He
alongside of him,
he asked if
three
he
of
could
Emily and a whole lot
like
of
if he could give it
drivers
back
now.
after
We
he
waited
made
the whole lap.
Trying to figure out
Yeah,
where
like
they
after the
want
penalty
to
was
be
given, he's like, "Can I just give it back
where
now?"
they are going
No.
We're like, "No, I'm pretty sure, you know, once it's given, that means it's too late. Like, you had your chance."
And I mean,
It's just-
personally
we don't
speaking,
tell
it
you
was
when
me
you
and
fucked
myself
up
working backwards
that you
of
gotta give it
how
back,
much
but you're
can we
supposed to know.
do as time goes
Yeah,
on.
it's-
But I think some of these drivers, they've got the old Al Davis mentality.
Shut your
Just
damn
win,
mouth,
baby.
dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting strategy to see what happens here. Obviously, some drivers are saying gonna be out front all race long, including the 83 car. We saw saving
when
fuel.
we restart on the apron in front of me.
Pace cars in. To the restart zone we go.
Optimal
Green
grip.
flag back in the air. Let's
Yeah,
see
right.
who's got that. Let's just win mentality.
I'm still just kinda riding around here, Dylan, so if you're planning to go to the front,
it's
you
gonna
know.
be the 0-3 with the early
I'm
jump.
gonna try to make a
But
little
the
bit of
high line has
movement,
been
but
the
I don't know
place
if I'm
to
going
be,
all the way.
As Howe's now getting
I'm not
a
gonna
big push
get dumb
here
about it
as we go
yet.
tandem drafting once again.
Give
Low
it
line
a few
pretty
laps.
fast, but how
Yeah.
much longer?
I did
before
one
the
dumb
high line
thing
catches
already
up?
and got away with it. I can't do anymore.
I'd say give it a couple laps here. You want to figure out
I
everything
need to
here.
turn
And
my
obviously,
chattiness
when you have
down.
someone like Nick Doucette move up, you follow.
Check
Yeah.
Doucette getting
I
in
don't
the way,
think my
I don't
bumper
even
line's
know.
that very good
Of
for 88, but we'll find out.
Who would even be in the
Now, Big
triangle
Adams
at that
and
point?
Cress move to the outside lane. They're going to
Yeah,
put
right.
Martinez leading the inside lane.
Martinez gets a position, but nowhere to go without those two leading the high side. Once again, proving that the high side right now is the place to be. We're running on board with Stewart right now, who's pushing that 83 of Howe down the straightaway. But again, with more drivers on that high side, with more drivers pushing and creating a bigger wind tunnel, it's going to be very difficult. Oh no, is Stewart going to make an outside run? Stewart's debating it.
It's so hard to make momentum happen here at the front of the field. You lose so much more than you gain trying to make a different lane like that. Especially if you can't guarantee that people are going to go with you. And that's something we've already seen a lot here in the opening stanza of these laps. A lot of drivers already are in this mindset of whatever gets me to the front of the field, whatever gets me to the front. There's not a lot of loyalty going on at the moment right now.
Big check, big.
No one really wants to stay with people right now. It just
I had to actually hit the brake pedal.
Yeah, I know
Holy
this is-
at the front of the
Jesus
field.
Christ.
And that could potentially be a red flag, especially later on in this race.
I saw
Who you wanna
Brennan
work
and then
with?
move up. I didn't think it was going to be such a
Drivers have long
huge
memories.
stop when it got to us.
Have very,
It looked
very
pretty
long
smooth.
memories.
We're
You're
here to
gonna
kill.
remember if you put them
Nobody
through
did
the
get
line,
the memo.
situations
Space just
where
in
they had
case
the
it
ball all the way
did.
back here. As
That's
Cress
what I was
moves to the
doing
inside
too.
lane. McAdams
They
gonna
just
shoot
all
the gap and
stop.
Clear himself in front of Martinez to get to the bottom lane.
Love how
As
Kalonix
Magee
is
leads
front
the lap.
bumpers all scraped up from pushing so hard already.
Three changes in one
From
lap.
Mostar.
That's how chaotic
Hey,
this
I
race
respect
is.
his
That's how
consistency
much it
with his
means to each
rules of
these drivers
engagement.
Oh my
out there.
God, he
They wanna be
just
the
keeps
one to
pushing.
collect checkers, but again, the
Dude,
race
there's a
is
fucking
won
car in front of me,
on
he just
lap
kept
38.
pushing.
Is run on lap 160 as Logan Crest now back
Me and
to the
Martinez
front
don't line
of
up.
the field. Everybody
Wait,
now
this isn't the
getting a
third
little
chance
antsy.
qualifier
They're
that's
trying
only
to figure
40
out
laps?
where they
Emily, I'm
can
gonna leave a
go.
hole for you.
We're not even a quarter of the way through, and 3 Wide Racing is back.
If I can.
You know,
Yeah, we're good.
I appreciate the
Get
fact
up.
that they're trying to give us a
Keep
show
fucking
like
me
this.
there,
For a lot
Nick.
of people, it's dinner time here in the U.S.
You're
and
just
dinner
not
is
losing
a
ground
right
now.
3 cars
Why?
in the three-wide situation.
I'm leaving a gap
Three
for
very
Emily, and
powerful
she's just
drivers with how
she's just hanging tough.
Suffering with
but they're not
success.
together.
I was
And
trying to
holding
leave
up
room
the
in case
inside
you need to
lane.
come back further,
3
but
wides, always
Yeah,
on
me,
the inside lane. It's
me
always
and Butter
on the
just kind of
outside
half throttling the whole highlight now.
whenever you cause us
There we go.
situations.
You're
And it's the
You guys
outside
are good
lane
too,
in the middle lane
unless
that
they kill
always
it.
suffers
You
the
created a
most
middle line with
in
this
these
kerfuffle.
situations right now, and
Oh,
You see-
I had to fill it. You guys are good.
You're seeing exactly how much those three cars
Oh, Emily,
in the
I'm
middle
coming to
lane
help him.
held up the entire.
We all got
outside
clear
line.
up here.
Nick, can we all go, Emily?
Alright, let's all go.
And just telling everyone behind,
We got 4 of us.
still.
That was
Let's
funny
do this.
looking from
Very
back here.
interesting how that works.
Yeah, what the fuck just
Emily
happened?
Howe got 3 wide, went to
We
the
did some
outside line,
goofball
got
shit.
clear.
It's like the field
Now
just
back to
stopped
the
and let
line.
everybody get organized.
Just set.
Wait a minute.
We did.
Colonix
We're
almost
gonna show
wrecked
for
me
you,
in the whole
ladies, but
field.
I missed out the catering
earlier.
ball. When I
Like-
got the catering table, there's nothing
Got
left.
Sean
so
dropping.
Just
Yeah.
a show for me.
Alex
as
needs
the
to make up
0-3
his
continues
fucking
to lead.
mind.
Logan Kress again. You could beat. There's only in the history of the WINSTEL 400.
Colonix is not the
Oh,
only one
shit.
in front of me.
I did not need to. I was off the gas all the way.
They're gonna make a middle line on us if they can. Martinez is the one behind me.
The two
They're trying to roll up here in the bottom.
Company making
Hell
that
yeah.
low side run. They
That's
want to
scary
play
as it may be.
spoiler to Kress's party.
Oh, look
Oh,
out.
I'm free!
Got the aggressive side drafting going on.
They know what they're doing. Shit.
Colonix is coming back down. Colonix is back down.
Fuck.
Oh my god, Colonix!
He's
You gotta
so
make a decision,
bad.
dude.
Martinez.
Colonix, you gotta make
Alexander,
decisions, dude. You can't
all in that
do stuff
inside
last
lane
minute.
Right now, it's a very good lane to be in, but it's a lane that's never been consistent. It's not consistent. This is a group of
My
drivers
God.
that do
We
not stay
shoot
down
that
here very
man.
long. They get what they want.
Cruz, you're not uploading the audio.
That's so hard to be predicting this early in the race. You don't know who you want to work with because they don't stay here. There's some drivers that are bottom feeders. They will stay on the bottom.
All right,
all
we need to
race
dump
long.
him. Are we all
It's
clear
not
yet?
top 5.
Yeah, almost.
Got Dylan.
Stop them. They will move
I'm
wherever
still
they
getting
want.
sidetracked. I'll be clear soon.
Well, it's
I'm
just
clear.
like-
I'm clear. I'm clear.
First.
These guys are.
Oh my God, Emily.
We're big time clear. Parker might get clear now too.
I'm clear.
Parker's
Hey,
clear.
Nick, I'm ready.
We're all clear.
3, 2, 1.
But now that we're a quarter of the way through the race,
And I got Martinez out of here.
Oh, I felt bad. They're gonna do that to us.
He deserved it. That's the thing.
As he walks
He doesn't give a fuck though about other people.
With the 51 of Nick
I don't know. I feel bad.
They just
Yeah,
I don't know. I really don't know what he thought was gonna happen.
We're gonna
I
take
just,
it from you now.
He threw like
It's gonna be
14
piracy
blocks there. What was he
all
gonna,
day long.
like-
We spent like 5 laps setting that up
Get
too.
ready
From
for some high
I don't know why, but
quality
just
races.
hearing Emily giggle like that just brings
That
it.
was hilarious.
It warms my heart.
That was
Bye,
hilarious.
bye, back.
It's just scam racing at
Two
its
of them up
finest.
front.
It was ding dong ditch.
The
from there.
Jack
And
Sun's
out.
down,
She'll be
track's
right
split
to
off.
ease that We're gonna follow her wherever she
Brennan
wanted
and
to go.
Emily are
The
pushing.
machine.
That's not a
It
good
worked out
sign for
fantastic, and now you have
the
two
other
of
people.
Colonix who
You got
is
Nova
outside the top
Scotia
10,
2,
not
3,
even close
4.
to the top 10 at this point.
Holy shit, you
Trying
do,
to scavenge
Emily.
wherever he can and try to get back in line.
And Emily Howe looking
That's
for her
good to
first
back up a little
win
bit.
here in
I'm just
the
pulling
WINSTEL
off Caroline.
Series. She's had 8 ABN.
Been a while, I gotta
Cup
go back
Series
there.
wins,
Me
but has
too, I
never won
haven't
a
gone.
big one, nor
I haven't
has
gone
she
since I
ever
started
won either
racing.
series at all. So this could be a major
It's good to go. They have the pro
upset, despite the fact that
stocks.
she's one of the
We usually go for like
favorites
the
to
final
win
weekend.
This race.
Yeah,
All these
that's a good
drivers
one.
have the same exact
We
set
already
of
did that
abilities
here.
provided
I
by
see
Howe's
4
EA
cars on the bottom.
line machine.
The Shriners
Wow.
week.
So if anyone knows
Yeah.
this, the car,
Yeah,
it's
we got
her.
the top 5.
But a lot of these drivers also have a lot of talent behind them.
We're
I think
lined
they're
up
just
really
biding
well,
their
all of
time,
us.
Waiting.
We're all holding bubble really well
waiting
back behind
for
you
this.
too.
Check that
Yeah,
actually, I've been
and I'm
told,
going up and giving
she's
Emily
won
the odd
WINSTEL
shot, which is
before.
getting us
She
up to
won,
speed.
last season in Gen
Sean and
4,
Crest
but
behind
never
seem
a
pretty content to
championship.
ride for this point. They'll probably
Yeah,
jump
they're
as well.
not
when
really
we
wide.
get
He's
to-
not
back.
won this race.
Yeah, they're gonna jump
That's
now.
enough.
Yeah, there they
No,
go.
not.
Yep.
Been eluding her
Oh,
in her
oh, it
career
looked
so
like it.
far.
They were just waiting as long as they
Not
could.
in the way.
Yeah.
They had to confirm it was coming.
If
Yeah.
you need help, I'll drop back to
Oh, I'm
Now
fine.
trying to be
No.
successful here. She's
I just wanna make sure you don't lose
Dude,
breath.
I'm doing 210.
honestly
I'm good.
tracking for.
210.
But,
going for that
this
fastest
is a
lap.
big race that's been eluding her so
I almost
far
had it,
in
too,
her
and then-
career.
I had a
This
44.1.
way right now.
Track will be dark
Yeah,
for the
I-
final
You look
half.
at the outside lane. You
I
look
was
at
like
Doucette,
5
you look
tenths
at
up on
Magee,
a
you look at
44.
Roberts, you look at
Got that
Alexander.
shade coming in. The
Alexander's
grand's
I got
the
down.
one that wants to
choke
win
block.
here tonight in the WINSTEL 400. There's a lot of drivers that have been in this race for years.
Oh, our fuel mileage outside of Howe is gonna be
A lot
brilliant.
of drivers who have wanted to win
I'm not
one
worried
of the
about mine.
12 iterations
Me neither.
of
We're
this
running
race
it.
as
We're
we
winning the
ride
race.
On board with the 9
WINSTEL's turn
with
to
the
win our
9
race.
Andrew Cootie. He's one of the he was one of the
Oh, here
favorites
comes
to
middle.
win as
Fair
well
enough.
out here. He's
We gotta stay
running
committed
in
to
that
top,
low
top.
line,
Just
watching
door the
the
shit
highlights.
out of Sean,
Yeah,
okay.
left,
Off
right,
each other there.
right.
Okay, they went back.
right
Got down
side
low.
of them. Big run
We
on
got-
the outside. That's
we got
gonna be
Detroit.
maybe another 3-wide run.
We're a hard 4 to beat up here,
They
right?
thought
So
about it, but they ended up not doing
Or, damn, good
it.
fuck, Parker.
Smart
Yeah.
decision.
Oh.
They seen enough of the
Is
3
what it
wides at
is.
the front of the field not work, especially with that inside lane. Sean
Well, we won the
Parker
pole
like, okay,
twice.
Yeah, I
we apologize
twice.
Immediately just let
I don't forget about you, Parker. Don't worry.
You got to start this race up there.
There's only one between me and Parker, so.
There you go.
They have a very good rookie
Surely you have the
relationship
first pit
in this
stop.
race.
I am getting a
And
little
Howe
tired.
also
Anyone
wins
else? They were
race
just
last
going
year.
too
Little
fast.
tight.
They're going to be trying
I'm
to
a
do
little
that
tight,
again.
but it's
They
'cause my
swap
left front.
positions at the moment. Stewart's
I didn't take
leading
lefts
this
yet.
too, but they are very much coordinating this to try to get that 26 around as well.
Holy
Meanwhile,
fuck, Emily.
back up front, it is the
No wonder why we're
83
getting tight.
show all day, every day.
I am
We're,
below
doing
the,
some
Lots
moving.
of incredible driving
Oh,
going
no,
on
where's he
here
at?
by all these drivers, and again, I think we're seeing them.
I
bide
am
their
below
time
the
a little
poverty
bit.
line on
Right now,
fast
they're
repairs.
just trying to figure out
Oh,
where
no.
they want
Oh,
to push, how
yeah.
they want to push, and just
This is
ticking
so sad.
laps down. We've scored 46 of 160. We're just over a quarter of the way
You
done.
didn't have to take your
with this
repair, right,
race,
Philip?
and with
No.
the
When you're getting to be about
already
It was
happened,
40 seconds of damage.
Nobody wants to get
I
in that
know.
car
Yeah,
just
your
yet.
car
Nobody
looks
wants
good.
to be that person.
You gotta
It's
keep
just-
a little bit
I know,
better
we're
race.
okay, we're okay.
Messes things
We're
up
back here in
consistently.
chaos.
Yeah,
I'm
already.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to like just leave a
Find
good
the
gap and
flow
be able to see
on this
everything.
race again.
Oh, me too.
Love-
I was
I'm
like the
letting
first
go of the
one.
corner so
I
we
was
can
back
make it
here.
better.
I just did fuel only on the first pit stop, so I got up to the front, and then I just wanted to stay there for 5 minutes, and I fucked up.
But this is sort of a reminiscent repeat of
No,
the
it's
start of
wild.
the
We're
race.
almost on
We
lap
had a
50
decent
already.
run to get everything started.
I'm glad we're making good time so far.
The question
Hey,
is,
look,
do
big
we
guy
get
worked
a
us.
full green flag
Moving.
pit stop run?
I didn't want to have a 5-hour race.
Obviously, the last
Dude,
set of
what?
pit
As much as
stops
I love
came
this.
It still
Made
could,
it back
yeah.
up to lap
Yeah.
40, or lap 32, lap 33 in that range. So we're not
This
gonna
reminded me a lot of the
until
2020 race so
64
far.
finish. So we still have a long ways to go. We're getting
Don't say that.
Down the road a little
That one
bit.
didn't go
Don't
good
say
for me.
It doesn't remind you of
Why
any
the
race
fuck?
That's the next stanza in this race, is developing
So if I took right sides last time, do you think this would be the good time to take the lefts for the only time?
It's going to spread this field out a ton.
I'm taking
Or
right side.
maybe
the
wait
leader.
one
You're
more.
gonna
Have
stop.
different pockets of
Okay,
drivers. It's gonna
lefts
spread
for
the field
caution.
out, and it's gonna create
Yeah, I
almost
think
like
you
an
only take
accordion
lefts under yellows.
as the
Oh,
field will then
one in
try to
the
close
wall
itself back
maybe?
up. It's going to be very fun to watch.
Brennan,
The
I
question
just
is,
think this race
we
should be
get
named
there
after testicles
on lap
again.
64.
Jesus.
Right
Yeah,
now,
that
the way
sucked.
they're pacing, we could absolutely see it, but that's not in the minds of anybody right now. 20 laps is a long way. Remember, this track is 2.5
We're tilting with
miles.
them.
It takes about 40 seconds, maybe top 30s if you're running
Inside
in
line
draft,
going
but still
nowhere
a 40-second lap.
Yeah, they're tilted
around
about it
this
too.
Entire
Are they?
track. They've got plenty of time.
You
to
did not
think
hear
about
Sean.
what they want to
I'll
do.
just show
They've
us what
got
I-
plenty of time to
I'm
think
talking
about
Oh, you're
how
good.
they want to
Straight up.
manage that
I'm not-
and handle that.
He said, imagine wall
not gonna
packing
do
at
nothing.
Daytona.
There's plenty of time to think about that. I think right
What
now.
if I'm get 3
nobody
wide?
wants
I'm like,
to
okay, I'm gonna
involve
make sure I
the
got
big one,
plenty of
which we
room.
know is
Yeah,
pulling.
In all
There's a
fairness, if
storm
I were
coming.
this group, I'd be
Now, are you
pissed.
going to be on the right side of it, or are you going to be caught in the middle of it?
I'd hate to hear Sean in the booth right now.
Ah,
What are these motherfuckers doing? They're not racing!
Now looking at
I told him.
I told you the high side would dominate.
logging some laps at the front of the
Look,
field.
it is high side
No one's really
dominant.
seen it
He's
really
not
good.
wrong,
Sure,
but it's not
yeah,
like the low
McGee's
light
been
is
in tow with her,
non-existent.
as
If we
has
went to the
It's
bottom, we'd
more
be
than
dominating
strong.
there too.
They're
I was gonna
like, it's
say,
more than strong
been
enough.
pretty well uncontested between those three.
I look at how I
Since the drop
pushed
of the
Austin
green
Reedy
flag,
way the
he's
fuck
sitting
out
second
there, right?
place. He's led some laps as well. Got to lead some laps early before
Every
the first
corner I
caution
go
of
into,
this
my
race.
the
He's sitting
Fanatec
up right
like
now. He's not feeling great. He's under the weather.
throttle and brake
Right
shaker
now-
thingies are going off.
Things are looking good for that
To be
94
fair,
car
this
sitting
is
in
kind of the
second
chill
position.
part of the
Nick
race,
Doucette in third.
or it's the
He's
mid
been
part.
third in line with this group since drop
That's
of
how you know
the
you're
green
really getting
flag,
it there,
trying to
Nick.
get work together with
This is
them,
like my
whether
first
it's been
race on these
leading
pedals.
Howe or being third in line.
Well,
There you go.
He is
this
right
weekend,
now
I
the
guess.
gatekeeper for that group.
It keeps your
Dylan
feet from falling
Roberts
asleep,
not
to be
really
honest.
working with that group,
Hmm?
but
Cruz,
not
what's
against
the race
being
like?
around them either. Being
They're
in
very
the
comfortable
shadow
pedals
in
to,
that fourth position
you know.
behind Nick Doucette there. Did get a chance
Oh,
to really
God.
talk to him, but he seemed very poised.
Sean
seemed
is
very
going,
confident.
"Nah,
Shake
that's why I
off
didn't
what happened
race."
yesterday when he was collected in different accidents across the night.
This is why I threw, guys.
In the 45 machine, he's been all over the place. He's been down the field.
Oh,
he's
I
been
had
back
tight,
up
tight,
in the
tight.
field. He
Yeah, you
seems
kind of
fit.
pushed me with the hill, and I'm like,
Right
if I
now,
turn
they're gonna
down,
have a
I
huge
turn
run off
down.
this one.
of the inside lane right
Oh,
now.
I'm cold again, that's for
But
sure.
for Parker Alexander,
Lay it to
his
me.
key
Oh!
is just stay with this group.
He's gonna save it.
Very
He's gonna
keen on
save it.
working
Still good,
with
still
Howe
good,
and Magee.
still good.
He's got a couple cars between
We're just
him
gonna have
and
to be
them,
smart here coming
but
out of
so
the
far,
triangle.
Not doing so bad.
Yep,
We
we're good.
have the 19 car person in
Oh, that
the
was too low.
7th position as McAdams tries to make his way on the inside lane. The inside lane beginning to
Such a
charge
positive
in
outlook.
here.
He's
Trouble
performed.
those cars
We've unleashed
They're
Sean.
on the by
Wait, what?
Oval.
Did he key up? What did he say?
They got it well
Yeah, what did he say?
cleared, but that
Did
was
good
almost
job
a
keeping it
disaster
straight or
situation.
something along those lines.
Starting
Yeah,
to stop,
keep it
keep it
straight.
go.
Oh, we got lap cars. Oh boy.
And
We do got
Lincoln
lap cars.
now on the outside lane.
Yeah,
We're
behind
single file up here, so as long as we stay that way, we're safe.
You see the 26 still running alongside.
We're chipping. They're
you have
chipping.
Nate Stewart and Sean Butler rounding out the top 10 at the moment.
They're not really well organized down there for some reason.
Just over an hour
Yeah.
into the race. Hour and
They might
30
get
minutes,
past them, though.
plus or minus. With Garvin Sienna, I am Joe Cortez. You are watching all-out coverage of the WINSTEL 2024.
We haven't even side drafted them. We're just vibing.
Yeah, they were side drafting the hell out of us. We still passed them.
God damn, this thing is tight wide open.
Run wide open.
The tires are going away.
Well, we have to.
If we do see green pits,
Yeah, we're catching back up from the checkup.
What do you do when you get down to the pit lane? Do you take 2 tires? Do you take no tires?
Emily and doing this to get clean air.
You will only stop. I think some
Drop
people are
down that little bit on the entry.
on fuel only this early just to see what their tires can do. But that being said, it's still a very, very.
That's probably what they're struggling with too, is the tight condition.
I think most of the field will take fuel only here. A lot of the crew took
You get
tires
tight there,
either on
Parker?
the first caution or the second
Nah,
one.
I just had something
But they've
pop up
taken
on my
tires on
screen.
one of those 2 stops.
Oh.
Everyone's been in the lane at least once.
Seriously.
Crash.
Oh man,
So
I need
this
to
will be the
pee.
first green flag stop. If we
Let it
make
rip right
American,
now.
we have to wait another 11 laps to get to
Gotta
that
get some
point.
lap cars here before we race back to the line.
And we're not going to. Caution's
Caution on the
out.
field.
Good run, guys.
Not going to get there as a caution drops
You
for
good,
the
Phil?
3rd time this
Yeah.
evening. We are pinpointing
Why did they
exactly
wreck?
where that took place.
I don't know why they rest right there.
Caution, I don't know.
It looked like somebody
But in any
came up.
event, 3rd caution now on the
Oh,
night.
you
I
just caught the
popped
pack.
my
There wasn't
knee.
really
Oh,
any
I
urge
feel
to-
so much better.
Yeah.
No, there was. I think it was people that were already in the
It looks
pack.
like
I don't
there's
even think
an
it was the
issue
group that
further on
caught.
down the
No, I
road.
mean, I was
again.
in the
I'd say
group
we'd have
that
to take a
caught.
look.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna do laps this time.
It was
I'm
like
gonna
half
have to
a
go to the
lap
back.
after we caught, and it was behind us.
Kyle Hendricks here.
We're gonna have to go to the
and
back
it
to
was
pee. This
Kyle
ain't
Hendricks.
good.
See it on your screen
Although
there at 15.
I almost feel like I need to take
So
4
far,
if I
friendly
take
loop,
left.
But obviously, unfortunately,
I don't
on
think
the
I can get
yellow
away with
line
not taking
there,
rights after that. We
I
were
think
long
I'm gonna
enough.
be able to take 4. I'm gonna take 4 this time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks
It's
like
not a bad
15.
idea.
Because we ran all the way down
really
to
going
5
away
minutes.
that run.
Dropped under that double yellow
Okay,
line.
from
Oh
the
no,
back.
check that.
Just gonna
You
They
got
all got
number
lucky.
10.
They're all still on the lead lap.
Bounced off the
43
18
cars
as
after
well.
this long.
So that's going to be a 3-car
That's insane.
incident that's going to cause the
Only the
15 to
second
spin
car.
around.
They're
and
not
that
gonna
will bring out
repair
the
if you
third
don't need
caution
it.
of the evening.
Well, even last year, like every
It
year,
looks like
we've
the
always
10
had like a couple cars just drop it
Vincent
early,
came
whether it's
down a
connection
little
or
bit and grabbed
anything.
him a little bit there is what it
We're
looks
running.
like.
You are 1 car ahead of
See
me
from
on
high
pit
above
road, so
here.
make sure you go
If
around
Hendricks
me.
moves up, the good look there from
That's
the
not that
left
big of a
cam.
deal.
Well, last time he followed me in and almost
And
rear-ended
there's a
me.
good
So I
transponder.
just
Yeah,
hit the
Vincent
pit
comes
boxes real
down. That's what
quick.
I thought.
I don't
It's
get a
really
race,
spotter count.
Brendan.
I don't get a spotter
How's
countdown.
hard to see from here in the booth. Obviously, having to look down
What?
the
Yeah.
grandstands and
Incredible.
the catch fence.
They've been doing it all weekend.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Look, keep an eye on the 8
Oh, I wouldn't even hear this looking out all that.
Motherfucker, you were in the booth!
Back on the track.
You were in the
Number
booth.
1.
Super close.
We
to making
circled
contact
shit.
there. And Hendricks does a really good job of just keeping it locked down.
Because they
going back
B,
in the right
Have they
direction.
and then we're
circled
gonna
me
go
yet?
from the
Or
back to the front.
Anything nasty happens.
Okay.
They
that
circled
can
me
very
and said
easily
bad
be a
driver
race
yet this
ender.
weekend.
And now Hendricks
That'd be
only twice.
Put some fresh tires on.
To be fair, I watched a
fresh
good
tires on
portion
it
of the
is what
broadcast
they
and I
always
did not
say
see
is
a
the number
teleprompter.
83
I
will
saw it
lead
in
them down
one of the
pit
early
lane, and I'm looking at everybody
or
coming
early in
down
the
to the
first
attention of their
edition.
crews. The question
Before it
is,
came out.
We had to
how
use
many
it for
tires do they
check and
take
see
to
if it
get
was
that
code on Champo.
Oh.
We did some circling of stuff.
So what do you guys
Tires in the
use?
last
Like,
pit
what do you
stop,
guys use for
They're
that?
not here.
I don't know, whatever
think.
Carbon says.
She only took 2 tires in the last stop. It'll be interesting to see
It's not my
if
job.
she takes 4 here or she takes
Whoa.
2. She took left sides on the last pit stop. She'll take
4
right
tires.
sides here.
We got cars coming in,
That'll
cars
be 4
going out.
tires for the
Goddamn, I almost hit
4
somebody.
tires for the
Me too.
94, and
lot of
looks
cars
like
on the lead
2
lap
tires for
still.
51, 2 tires for the 96. All
Pit
kinds
road's
of
a busy
strategies
place,
in
busy
play
joint.
here,
Every car's on the lead lap
as the
still.
83 will not
Yeah.
be the first one to come off pit road.
Yeah,
Everyone took tires though. That was important to sort of denote there.
Oh, I got a P2. I should
Emily
have just
took
joined
4.
Brennan.
Most everyone else took 2, it looks like. Yeah.
It's okay, I'm only like
McAdams
35th.
and Butler all took 2.
Who's led the most laps so
once
far?
again, different strategies at
You,
play.
definitely.
Trying to figure out where you want
After
to
that
be.
run,
Who
yeah.
wants to lead this race right
What?
this
Crew's asking
moment.
in the
I
chat.
believe
Let's
your
get some stats
leader
up.
at your
Parker led
provisional
like the
leader
first 10, and then
as
I
of right
led
this
like I
second
think
is
the
going to
next
be
3, and then
the
it was
War Machine of
whoever.
Nate Stewart, I believe, and right behind him is going
Hey,
to
tires
be
were even
the
there.
19
94,
of Bernard
94.
Person. The field has been
good job on
shaken
the
up
setup.
quite a bit.
If I don't say so myself.
95,
Yeah, with Nate Stewart
96.
being at the front of the
Saying
field,
a little
bit.
it was a race off pit lane between
95, 97.
I was 96 on the left front too.
Not a bad effort. We haven't said his name a lot this weekend. What a way to
Yeah,
make
left
his
front
emergence
97
here.
seems to be consistent.
Yeah.
And in the main event, now being at the front of the field.
We even got some shade. Got to turn there with 4 now.
So we continue to
Owie.
pace
I was hoping
under
that would be a
caution
flight
now.
time.
Turned on in about 30
Caution
minutes.
of the evening, and this time no major
The last
damage for
60
any
laps
of the
will be in the
drivers.
dark.
Most
He's
of them,
he's a
with the
top.
exception, I believe,
Whoa.
of Milad Radman.
Wow.
Easy
not had
there,
to take
big fella.
Any,
All right.
quick repair just yet. Everyone
I'll
still
make it
has
there,
a quick
guys,
repair
eventually.
ready to go when
Hope
the
to see
big
ya.
one happens.
I'll remember you.
If
I'll
that
be
does
there.
happen,
Don't.
think
I
on
got
the track, we'll
Jose.
be
We're
grateful
ready.
They have that saved. They have that saved up.
Oh,
Me and Jose on the
Oh,
plate
no.
track. That is what this
bad.
race needs.
And very fortunate that a lot
No, because
like
only has
most
one
of the
striking
field's
him,
still
he's stupid,
running
yeah.
in this race. It looks like all
Well, I'm
43
good
cars
racer.
still in this race so far. That third caution, no damage for Kyle Hendricks. Obviously, not great for having him spinning around, but he is in 40th
We have
position, still
fault.
running, and still with a good
Damn.
shot. All 43
Kyle
cars still
Benson.
running.
Hell
We got
yeah.
our first C of the night.
43 cars last to
Took us to
almost
lap
the first half of the
50.
race.
What 4? Goddamn.
As you see the track facts
Okay,
out there right
everything
now,
else
the
has just been
Daytona Rising
checkups.
product
Third caution to get it.
added another mile of
Confirmation for
to
Sean.
this track. And for all the viewers around here in the United States and around the world watching on ABN, we appreciate you tuning in, spending your Sunday night with us as we call the 12th annual WINSTEL
I think he missed it.
400. Drivers now lining up side by side. Carmen, who are you watching in this next green flag
We
run?
want to hear it from Sean.
Sean
It's
is
on that outside
muted
lane.
in the hallway.
Nate Stewart and Sean Butler, they've been working together all weekend long. They worked
Feel like-
together last year and ended up 1-2ing this race.
Ah!
Stewart has control.
I
of the
hereby
future.
state that
So
I
he's going to be working
concur.
in tandem with Sean Butler. taking care of here.
Yeah, I think whenever somebody's at fault, we need to hear all the
It's a matter
admins
of
saying they
Doucette
agree.
And Dylan Roberts
Just absolutely
behind them
shame the person.
can add support in this fight.
Will's
I'm
trying to
watching
get in.
The drivers behind them. That is 31 of Dylan Roberts coming behind them. If the fours force them to run down the low line,
Sure you're not in fourth
those
gear
guys
anymore?
are going to be the air
I do hope we get a
to
green
the
flag
lead
stop.
I
out
always
here
restart in
and
fourth
could
gear, secret to my
easily
success.
Take away the lead
Oh my God.
and
Whoa.
pick up some,
I'm doing it. I'm
TV
trying it.
time for
Bait strap.
themselves
No, no, no,
as
no, no,
well.
no.
Would not
You already
surprise
put-
me again if we see a little bit of piracy happening out here on
The 31 not going!
of Daytona.
we just got stacked. It wasn't me.
Car makes his way down pit
Fourth
road.
gear
It
worked
is now the
flawlessly.
19's car to race to run.
Every time.
The 19 of Bernard Person
Launched suspiciously
leads
like
into
second.
To the flag. We are back to green flag racing.
I can't believe it's not second.
Your chuckle was thinking of that joke, wasn't it? Jose, I'm coming.
You wanted it.
Okay.
Are you ready to go to the front?
Yeah.
The lighting right now is really pretty in 3 and 4. It looks
The bottom right now is
gorgeous.
not.
Is it 516 yet?
I didn't pass that.
We did. It's 5:39. Call's been
Man.
made. That's why it's so
Call's been
beautiful
made.
right now.
I see the
Majestic.
birds flying.
They're chirping. They know something beautiful.
They know they have
First
lost.
lap on the restart looking good.
They
Very
learn hard.
quiet on the radios too. A lot of drivers focused.
Hi, Jose.
When did Mike
you
when
ready?
did Mike
Right
make the
now,
announcement?
None more content than the
5:16.
416.
I'm ready.
Running aboard with Nate Stewart, front of the field.
Oh, yeah,
That's
side
with
track.
help from
Who got
City Race winner Sean
hung up to
Butler.
dry down there?
That poor fucker, man.
Person.
He's been as low as 16.
Oof.
Just
Started
could
the
not
race
drive
on the
straight
front
though.
row.
Yeah, I think that was a one of them
What to do,
deals.
though, to get everything ready to go.
McAdams tried his best for about 2.5 laps here
Nate
to push
Stewart,
it forward,
last
but
year's bridesmaid,
had none of it.
looking to be the
That's why you guys are all of a sudden fast.
2024.
Yeah, here we
There's
come.
A long way to go in a lot of competition.
Jose, you're
left
pushing
in front
somebody
of the
confident
laps
instead of-
left on this gigantic
Oh,
track.
that's Phil down there.
He's gotta
Yeah,
make
Phil, there you
every
go. Let's
one of
dump
those
this
laps
guy
count
and we'll
if
do
he
it.
wants to walk away. The
I almost wanna come down with you
2024
guys.
Champion Highline
What,
still
the back?
looking good, but low line
No,
no. Form, and they're
Oh,
starting to challenge.
I was like,
led by
that's
the
a bad
26
idea.
I
Don't
don't
do it.
think he
of
wants
Kevin
to
McAdams.
anymore.
No, that thought just disappeared all of a sudden.
Yeah, McAdams and Howe. That's a combination that's very potent. Hemley Howe knows how to get to the front from anywhere in this field. Just had to be patient, wait for that inside lane to do its thing. Now back to the outside
I think
lane.
we have to give a little bit more leeway to the real
Inside
drivers.
lane
We're
very
boring
much
as shit too.
abandoned here for the first 10 cars. Only a handful
I know.
of
I
cars
stopped
in
blaming
there.
him for it because I mean I
Logan
get why they do it
Crest,
now.
Alexander,
Yeah, yeah.
I record lap 30, they're like, okay, we
on
can't
the
do that
inside lane
again.
right
This
now,
is
but
actually
they gotta wait
hurt.
for the Calvary to
It's funny
arrive.
though how we literally shit on
Calvary's
them for like going
running
single
thin.
file until like the final
know.
lap.
I
get it.
Hey, we
I get it now.
start before the last lap, though. We're at least not quite that bad. We know go time is like 5.6 to go.
I'm at the
Another
gotta be
getting
car.
there.
Guys,
They're
we
grouped
know
together.
race time is 5.6 to
If
go.
the 0-3 Logan
Unlike
goes a different
drivers.
way, or
Alright,
they don't make contact
they're
correctly,
dumb and we're better.
that's going to cause
We're
a
superior.
chain reaction down the field, and everyone's going to need to come
Oh, we're
back
going.
down the field.
I hope Cruz wasn't here. I shouldn't have used that word as the descriptor.
I was just thinking.
I regretted it
Milan
immediately.
Radman, he's now making his way back.
I used it innocently, and then I remembered.
But I think he's got something left in that tank. He's got the faster car.
Oh my
He's
God.
got a fast car.
Hold on, are you guys
It's just a
gonna
matter
die
of when does he want to
Jesus
make
Christ.
his move
Push.
through the field
Dang.
and back up to challenge
If
the
we both
driver.
die,
Don't need you getting a strike right now.
See right now running through the field.
I might have helped
with
him out.
4 seconds
Bit
off
too
the
much.
race leader at the moment as things stand, but not in trouble at the moment. Sitting 39th
Ready?
place.
I'm ready.
You see, like there's already, it's not just Radman and then you see all the way through.
He's on
you have to go
Phil.
out. There's a line,
Guys,
a conga
what?
line. Of
There you go. Just said why I got
Getting
directed
back
because of
off
us.
here to make some moves.
That's what I figured it was.
Looking, get past the. There's
We're giving the
Malillo right there in
slammies.
the 60
I got Potecker from me.
as well. Getting around, that's Tristan Baker in the 60 as well.
So I think those drivers are playing the long game right now. They know cautions, precautions. They know the problem. They know that there's some issues out there with these drivers running as hard as they can. And what they want to do is they want to avoid the big one. Now when we talk
Philip,
about the
am
big
I supposed
one,
to go 3
it's
here?
not a matter of
Still?
if it will happen. It's
do
a matter
whatever,
of
I'm follow
when
you.
it will happen. That's when you
Alright, I
have a
think
couple of leaders, like I was talking about with Howe.
God's
back there.
telling me to
We got
chill.
fucked, Jose.
They make a bump wrong, they make a move
Ready?
wrong, and next thing you know, someone's getting turned into
Jesus.
the wall, and all of the cars are involved. I think these guys are waiting for that big one to happen. They want to stay off pace. They want to wait for that big one to happen, and then make their move when all the drivers are hurting after that incident.
Not a bad move.
Oh, wherever you go, Jose.
Kevin McAdams leads the way. Started
Had a
right
solid
through.
bumper
That's
for
close
you.
as been. Started near the
How much
bottom.
progress have you guys made?
Didn't stay there.
No.
Now in front.
Hell yeah.
Only Howe, who's all to
Like
to
4 cars.
Push that 26 out forward. Nate Stewart in third
It's okay,
place,
I don't
though.
need to pee the rest of the
Drew
race.
Butler staying in that top 5 right now.
Yeah, you're
I said earlier,
smarter than me in that
Charlotte was my
regard.
pick. He looked good all weekend long. Still up there at the moment.
We're making
But
moves.
again, it's very crowded because there's Logan Crest in the 03 leading the inside lane once again.
Surely I can hold it for
It's no
95 laps.
surprise that those that have won this race have been consistently at the front of the field.
And once again, take a look at who he's getting the push from. Emily Howe all over the back bumper of that Doritos machine. Back, no matter
Movement,
which way it goes, no
activity.
matter where
Thank
he
you.
goes,
Thank
Emily
fuck.
Howe is just
Oh, it's
continuing
glad it's
to
not me
shove him
anymore.
forwards in that
Jose, let me know when you
car.
need me to
So,
hit you.
Okay.
I'm almost looking at her as a blessing and a liability
Sounds
right now
kinda kinky.
at the same time. Yes, you absolutely want
we
her
got
pushing
fucked.
you because she is going to give you the most
just
aggressive
getting-
push up front.
I wish no one was in front of us so I could push you because our bumpers line up.
Way out of line there. No caution out yet as he tried to make it back in. I'm also looking there's a liability because all it takes is one wrong shove and we're all in the wall.
Yeah, it can go bad in a hurry. We've seen that already.
Whoever's in front of you, their bumpers ain't lining up that great.
I
Jose.
think it's still a little bit early to see.
Oh my god, oh my god, what is happening? Big
Oh, it
crash.
doesn't look good.
Definitely experimenting with everything. Throwing the kids in sync.
Have we
here
lost
in the back
gamers?
right now? As we see, it looks like almost
Looks like
4
it.
wide. And here we
Caution,
go.
caution,
Trouble.
caution. Fourth caution on the field. Looks like it'd be at least 2, 3, 4 cars involved in that one. Trying to get the numbers out there right now. That's going to be 4 cars.
That's the 24 that we're running on board with right now, or at least getting a piece of. That was Spencer Owens. It looks like that may have been the biggest bearer of news on that one. There, it looks like 98 of
I
those as well.
I really don't think that you see the check up
And it
there
looks like
without all the sounds
miscommunication.
that
Someone tried
Discord
to
had.
fill a hole that just wasn't completely.
Like,
filled yet.
I didn't see the oof oof owie. I just
That's
heard
where the 24 and the 98
We gotta take
get
fuel
together,
here,
but
don't
it's
we?
already started ahead of them, and it starts with the 16.
Are we in the
I'm
window?
taking it.
Yeah.
It looks
You
like
guys gonna take tires or not?
1673 got
I'm
hooked
gonna take
somewhere
it right.
and forced the 1673 to get involved.
Right, they're pretty much
in the
free.
air.
Yeah, might as well just get
That's
them.
the whole
Taking rights,
incident
'cause I
out
took-
there.
I took 4
As
that
the
last
16 and
caution,
19
so
may
can't
have
take
made
my
contact
rights.
out there, may have, may not. Let's follow along here.
Just
see
like
what
the
happens in
government,
middle
am
of
I
that
right?
line. Swirly throughout the run there, and
Just love being
let's see here.
halfway get through the field and then get knocked below the yellow line.
Oh, we had some help there.
I think the lamp's gonna be messed up in pit road again.
Yeah, the 19 had help. That was from the 64, and it pushed the 19 up into the 16, and they just start bouncing off each other. That ping pong effect.
I was thinking we might get a green flag stop, but it's not looking like it at this rate.
Last night in the duels.
We're going decently long, but then
into it once again up front, and everyone else trying to avoid it. This is arguably the largest incident of the night, but still relatively contained in comparison to what it could have been.
You good?
That was
I'm fine.
asking to be
good.
trouble.
That was scary looking.
You see the 24 and the 98 side by side.
I think the 24 came down and turned me, or at the end, but yeah, I'll be fine.
Turn around and wave to the 73 for a moment.
Jose, how do you like having saucy in front of you?
Following back in the back.
It was dicey, scary.
It was dicey. It wasn't saucy. It was just dicey.
Pretty decent jump scare out of that. Overall, only 5 cars really involved in this incident. That could have been a way worse scenario.
So once again, everyone comes down to the attention of their crews. Let's follow along with the 51 of the 51 of Nick Doucette. I want to say Ryan Doucette there. Nick Doucette, Phil looks like 2 outside tires on the right side going down.
I elbowed my shifter out of first, so I lost like 4 seconds.
Oh no!
Dylan,
what the hell?
We're good. We're good.
7 is just one of many.
All right, I was grabbing a drink of water.
We may have a new leader this time by.
I had to brake for somebody coming in.
I was grabbing a drink of water as they were servicing the machine, and I didn't realize I knocked it into neutral.
Interesting seeing this thing to follow along with here.
I would say at a black flag for entry.
The 4 of Nate Stewart. First one off pit lane. Kyle Hendricks up to see if
he
missed
I'm
his
inside
pit
top
box
20.
here.
I'm pretty sure now. We're very close. I said fuck the tires. You're like 6 cars behind me. You're not too far off.
Because he's not been this far forward.
I think I'm gonna be like 12
Oh no! Don't go in the grass.
Somewhere like that.
Didn't touch it. I just touched the curb.
Sean put in the group chat. Kind of fun up in the air in the cushy air conditioned hauler.
You can come down pit road for the most part.
I'm 14th, but I'm here like 20.
Just getting to actively judge everybody. He's having a great time.
Yeah, he's having the time of his fucking life.
On that engine, he's doing everything he can to save some fuel.
He's gonna submit a formal application.
Tyler just agrees with him.
Right before they close and fill up.
Yes, it was. Oh.
It's not that early.
I agree, Sean.
To be going
What?
into big strategy, but
never heard that before.
They found the most common ground ever.
And Ski Up's probably like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. He's guilty.
And Will's just happy to be there.
Like, oh, we'll wing it and see what happens.
Skipper's probably not there half the time. Never mind.
He's already been in the back.
Irish
walking away.
Yeah, he's Irish goodbye every fucking 20 minutes.
Different. Try to get in a different crowd, because he's been in. You talk about,
the booth?
Either on the outside
in the booth.
Or being the eye of the storm.
Admin booth, yeah, there you go.
It's exactly 20, Dylan, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I did the numbers, I counted. I can count.
We got the decision on this caution yet?
Going to be interesting to
Still
see.
looking at it?
I didn't see anything. Sean hasn't said anything, so I'm in the dark.
Sean, where's our update?
So he will elect to take the outside lane on this restart on the inside of Nate Stewart as we go side by side one more time for the 5th time tonight and get ready to go back to green flag racing. If this gamble is successful, it could put him on a different pace for
Jose, you should have no-tired with me.
Haven't seen yet, but it could be happening.
You would have been top 20.
Challenge.
We want Sean.
He's going to figure out.
We want Sean.
Sooner or later rather than sooner.
Yeah, if
Nate Stewart
when the penalty comes up,
Stewart
if it doesn't
Butler
say
working together, I'm surprised
fault for being a fucking
Kyle
idiot,
Hendricks
and then like
Stewart
quotations and Sean signs it.
Parker, you want to try and get up if you can, or you have these down there?
I'll get up if I can.
In the front of the field.
I mean, I don't know how it'll work, but
if you're
if I
going
can
to
make it
play
happen, I'll try.
Everybody up front is pretty competent fellas, it looks like.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not really worried about it. I mean, everybody up there's been.
And there's a lot of drivers.
I am a little worried about Mr. Hendricks.
I just saw him.
I just heard how y'all were talking about colonics 10 minutes ago.
It's gonna be entertaining, to say the
well,
least.
he's down there. He's third in line though, so he can't be too much of a danger.
He's not better. He was third in line when he almost wrecked
Do
me.
not go gentle into that restart.
You know,
Rage. rage against the dying of the tires.
Second gear, guys.
That's the best I can give you on this
gang.
one. Let's go back to green flag racing.
Hell yeah.
As the first racing Ford Mustang pace car will come down pit road this time by, and the field will be handed to Kyle Hendricks through the restart zone and to the green flag. Let's see what he's able to do now that he's on a different
inside line is rolling pretty good here.
Does he stay high? Does he go
y'all want to try to get down here? Like,
flies in the 15 may have had an issue there. Might have spun the tires.
I can make a hole for you. I mean, I got a pretty big one.
Good shot off the line.
Baffert surged over to the teammate restart and I almost got turned off it. What?
400 history.
Who's got a fan going?
I think that's breathing.
Who's breathing?
Yeah, stop it.
Huffing and puffing.
We didn't blow my house down. They're staying off.
Oh, Colonix made some dumb decisions.
No way, dude.
Oh my god. These people.
I like when I get that spotter call so I can look at my mirror and see if there's smoke.
Are we riding here for a while, or do we want to go back up when we get a chance?
I don't know.
I'm fine riding here.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to burn too much fuel this run.
Yeah.
One lap complete.
If they move top, I'll follow.
I'm
gonna try to get in front of you, but if I can get the hole.
Yeah, you're
that low side now being the hot place to go. The
we got calling another straightaway.
Getting pushed by the
I'm not gonna make it. I don't think.
That belongs to Sean Butler and company.
I can't.
Probably gonna abandon this here, but
Roger has a big gap behind him, so I should be fine either way.
Now that it's getting darker,
I'd say the Colonix is the one pushing, so
it's gonna be a little
won't last
here
very
and
long.
now.
I'm getting to you
Everyone
here,
trying to figure out how they want to make this shift happen at this juncture. The 4 continues to lead on the outside. I believe that is the 80 of Brandon.
That was terrifying.
Trying to make something work on the high side.
Press almost got turned.
The 4 goes high with the help of the 96 and the 07.
The first time in WINSTEL 400 history, the lights are on at Daytona. We saw in that initial restart, Kyle Hendricks got a completely abandoned, thrown down outside the top 15. He's now on the inside lane trying to make his way back forward.
Holy mother of cooking.
From the initial restart.
Oh my god, we're going 210.
No one was going to help him out here. With now you look at Parker Alexander being helped by Howe in front of the field. Side by side. A bunch of favorites right now. They are leading the way into 3.
45 getting a little squirrely out there as he's getting pushed by the 83. Jet saying that's exactly who you want pushing you. Me,
fastest lap of the race.
Doing a little bit of
I can see how it was.
Window racing right now as I watch that 83.
I love how we said we're going to save fuel this run and then we go into turn 3 cooking at 210.
So once again, the 45 Parker Alexander, your pole sitter for this race.
43.619.
Number 1, Emily Howe, the
hard jumping out the sky. What?
She's in second, and I believe that's a 51 of Doucette, rounding out your top 3.
Leading some more laps, we're chilling.
Maybe just stand down here and vibe. Save some right side tires.
Hey, Brennan. Hi.
Oh.
Ooh.
I can't hit you as hard off at the corner as I can when you're on the high side. Noted.
Yeah, no.
Right now running. Front of the field.
Hey, I'm just beating the tangent surface for myself. It's going to be the shape of my exact front bumper.
Single file for those front 3. That's where they want to be.
Tool for later.
Yeah, special tool for later.
Between Cattell and the 20.
It's fast lap, Jose.
Head into turn number 1. We'll take a chance here. Now we are almost to the halfway point of this race where so much of the race is changing. Let's look back from Alexander's car. We'll look at drafting 101 here.
I think they're sidestepping themselves to death back there.
The car in front, like where Alexander is right now, will punch a hole in the air. It opens up the air for the car behind. It allows the car behind to have uncontested.
I think he's asking why he's pushing in the middle of the pack.
Will close in. We're going to see here there's a little bit of a buffer where the almost like a bubble we talk about so often.
I think the lights are on.
You need a third car behind if you're not trail braking as the lead car to get hooked up. Once you get hooked up,
separating here.
It's go time.
Yeah, we're getting this. I gotta push him out of it.
That's exactly what we're
He's
talking
sucking
about.
himself.
When
Fucking
those
idiot.
Two cars get hooked up. Where the bumper of the rear car and the bumper of the front car.
That might be my fault.
Together.
Oh my god. Oh my
god. I was following Saucy Air and drove myself up. I don't know.
That looked like a pretty big one.
2010s is
I got
That was productive.
You good, Doucette?
Yep.
I don't know, Philip.
The
I'll
11
see
car.
here. It didn't feel bad at all.
We've been here.
It was a slow
It
bump,
is a
and
big
then
one.
the
Several
only
drivers
bump that was
involved in
given
this
to you
one.
was
Caution
I need
comes out
tires.
Yeah,
not that
maybe
was
a
not-
for the 5th
I think
time
you're good.
tonight.
It was
I see the 10 involved. I saw
we both
you, I
slowed
saw
up at the same
11
time and barely
involved.
tapped each
Several
other.
drivers
Yeah,
in the
I mean, we
infield,
didn't really have
as
anywhere
we're
to
going to
go.
have to take a couple moments
Not the
to
first
sort
one.
this all out.
Jose, do I have a lot of damage?
This is going
I'm
into
gonna
turn
put
3.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
As
I'll do that. I
drivers-
don't think I'll take lefts.
'Cause it takes like 4 seconds to do lefts, and it'll be
Yeah.
same time as
Running out
fuel.
of space here, and it started early. It started with the 11 car. And you see
That was,
so many cars
a statement.
involved. This is where the
I
big
would have been
one
fine, but
strikes.
Trupiano just plowed me.
Snipes involved
Damn.
again. The
Yeah,
10
I don't know. We
involved
got
of Benson.
somebody on the
61
outside
of
was
Cook.
side sucking the inside, and
24.
then somebody just drove up and
Spencer
made it
Adams
worse.
doing
And
a
I'll
good
try to
job
push them
staying
out of it.
Anytime I race with Trupiano, I imagine his name is
Honestly, it
Trumpiano,
may
and
be
I
easier
just
to tell
imagine
you who
Italian
wasn't
Donald
involved
Trump.
than count
Like
everybody
Sopranos
who was involved.
Donald
That
Trump.
first 5 group, they were able to break away pretty quick, and then you see it right here as around the 11 and the 8, they get side by side. The TJ's team, a machine
So,
gets
for the naysayers
sideways,
about the top,
gets into the 96, and then it just creates a chain
I've been-
reaction
I've been
down
no.
the rest of the field. The
Oh my God, really? They're just not paying attention.
involved in this.
I mean, we
incident,
checked
as you
up,
can
and
see
he
them
just didn't
scatter
pay attention
all
and
the
drove
way
straight
across
into
the
it.
track.
couldn't see because I was right behind him.
We'll have to see
Too
if we
busy
get a
reading
work
his
in
damn
with that.
chat.
It looks like the 8 car
Do you see
moved
any
up
damage, Philip?
Are you watching
into
him?
the
I mean,
11
it's a little
car,
dirty
and
on the
just
left side. I
squeezed
don't
the
see anything
11 out of
massive.
space.
I get it. No big hits.
Yeah.
Give me a look here. That is the 8. That won
Only
the
34
last
seconds.
qualifier
We're
to
chilling.
get into this race.
I had
26
40
seconds, Philip.
I had not until that.
Oh, you're right. It might have been a checkup.
27.
Yeah, because the 8, I think, is trying to follow the draft here and just moves across. Yeah, completely just moves across. And there was nothing the 11 could do there. The 11 was in that space, and he had a car that was outside
Aw.
already.
Mango.
It's you, son of a bitch. I'm
That's
angry
Sean
at you.
Butler,
You
the
guilt
defending
bait.
race winner. That was pinned down, and he gets slammed again hard by the 34.
That is a massive,
shit.
massive incident just about halfway through the race here. Good news is a lot of these drivers still have their quick repair they can use. The number 11 machine racing for
Sounds about
TJ's
right.
Team
That's
Foundation.
what it felt like.
Austin Reedy,
As unfortunate
he's
as it
gonna
was.
need that right about now, and I can probably count a handful of other drivers who are,
Holy
who are
cow, what
trying
is
to
she
make the
doing?
decision right now. Do I take that quick repair? Do I not?
She slammed into
What do I
Emmett,
do?
girl.
It's going to be rough. Obviously, pit lane open.
Car off, saving
Drivers
fuel.
taking service. You look at some drivers. Radman there, the 99. Taking
Hey, Mac,
Denver
Butler's
Pickers,
all
Saints
back
the
here. I'm
96.
back
They are
here.
not using
Dylan's
fast
back
repair
here.
shooter.
Jose.
So,
Radman's already used his fast
I'm
repair.
seeing a
Sean Butler has
friend.
not. 96 is not. The 99 has of Radman. Radman started this race in the top 5. Has been down as low as 44th. He'll be down near the bottom of the order once again. There's Spencer Owens getting more repairs done. He got ran into from behind there.
Sean's the best.
And then you've got Butler, who's going to have a lot of extended repairs because he got slammed on every side in that incident.
I would like to
I'm
get
not
green
sure
flag
Butler
stock
we
at
got
some
to
uses
point.
choose
his
cone
quick
here.
repair yet, but we're looking at now over a minute and a half
Don't
of
tell me just
repairs
choose. Go in the middle and
on that
choose one.
car. If he did not, if he's already used his quick repair, he's just stuck there. There's nothing he can do right now, and they're going to be there for a while, getting those repairs done. Other drivers coming off pit road now, the 023, the 09, the 54, all coming off the pit road to the attention of their crews. Sorry, check that, the 054 Mo Perry, all coming down off their pits walls, and now Butler, almost 2 minutes on that stop, will come off and get back on track.
You know what's funny? What you could almost do?
I'm really
You could almost
concerned
just
now for
short
some
pit
of
at
those
this
drivers who have
point
already taken their
and
quick
split the whole
repairs.
field
I'm
up.
also equally concerned for those who have taken them now. Now it adds a completely new dimension to this race, because if you're out, you're out.
Hi, Dylan.
And the issue is
Howdy, we just keep finding our way back together. We got film now.
Yeah, we gotta stop meeting like
We're 2 laps
this.
away from being
Well,
halfway.
well, me and Pozak keep on
That's a
meeting.
concern. There's a lot of drivers that have already spent fast repairs early. Sean Butler held on to his. So Sean Butler has not used his, and confirmed that. But And that's a smart decision for Butler to use. The issue now is
Jose, we gotta get up there.
sitting duck if we have an extended green flag run.
Well, every time we try, we just get crashed.
Now this is the time the 20.
I haven't gotten crashed.
I just did that
I
last
got crashed going into the pits.
Well,
Me too. I hate you.
It all depends who you are. If you're up front, if you
I don't know where
have
it started,
damage,
but all of a sudden,
you want that green flag
McAdams was
to
in my
go-
lap.
to
I hit
run,
the
to go
brakes.
as long as you
Malad
can,
didn't see
because
anything, he
now
just
you
ass
have
packed me, and
free
then
reign
Yeah,
on the rest of the
Dan
field.
Malad, that
Which
is reading
the
his
haves and
YouTube
have-nots
chat.
are.
He paid
all of a
for
sudden
the
you guys were on
If
stage.
you're
was doing.
if you're one of those drivers
Probably.
are further in the back,
Jose
you're
Silence
okay with the caution flag right
Yeah,
about now because
he's
that
never
will
lied.
equalize things and allow you to start
Real.
creeping your way up front.
The lights are on, I believe.
Yes, they are.
I'll tell you what, you can creep your way up front all you want to. The front of the field still looks very similar.
I got
It's
a pee
Parker
so bad.
Alexander and Emily Howe at the front of the field.
Only halfway, man.
Nate Stewart and Nick Doucette.
You got to start thinking of
In row two.
solutions.
Calvin
Nah,
Hendricks, his
solutions
gamble
hold it.
has paid off. He's
Get
now
Cyril.
in 6th with a pit
Nah.
stop with everybody else. He is now in this group.
Wow,
He's
we
in
really
6th
slowed up
alongside
big time.
Christian Budd. Now, with
I'm just trying to
everyone on
maintain
footing, what can the 15 car do now up front this time? He was abandoned before. Now he gets to sort of stay in line and fit in here. What does he do here?
I think he does what everyone does. Hit the loud pedal and get racing. Green flag flies with at almost the halfway point of this race. Into turn number 1 they go. I believe it's E3 that's leading right now. No, check
they're
that. It's a 45 of Parker Alexander.
Oh my
So
God,
he's at
oh
the
my
pole, he
God.
wants to take it home, but he's being challenged
was
on the low
huge.
side by the
So
EM
yeah.
company.
I'm good.
Okay, I made it
Trouble,
too.
big trouble.
Well,
I don't think I'm
Caution
gonna
on
be
the
the wall,
back
up to the wall.
Feel tired this
Everybody
time.
gets
Up to the
scared.
wall.
Yeah, check my right.
Oh, I'm
This
meatballed.
is going
I
to be
guess
the
I'm
big
done.
one
Oh,
once
no.
again. And now we're gonna
It might not be a bad one. You got time to fix it and everything.
Also,
You don't look terrible.
Okay.
If they can suspension fix you, Potak, you're.
I
And yeah, Phil, you have nothing
damage,
video.
but it's not
Okay.
terrible.
Looking at, there's Magee off to the
Can't
far
you
right.
get tire
You're
damage that gives you a
94 that.
meatball, which isn't that big a deal?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
like bends the wheel
all
and it makes
sorts
it
out of
really
shape.
weird.
Sometimes
but
just
it'll be
changing the
30
tires will get rid of it or
Go
something.
back and look at what happened here. This is
I'm really
already-
hoping that's what it is, because I can't see a
Started
thing on this
here,
car.
and you see
Like,
how many
Potak looks
cars
clean.
went off to the inside
It's probably a
lane,
30-second meatball.
and it happens.
I
as
hope so,
the-
y'all. I appreciate y'all's good
Looking at
wishes.
the 9 and the 60 of Baker and Cootie. Cootie
Hey,
over
we were
Cootie.
supposed to ride through that
Move
that
as a
battle
driver there.
together,
don't
you
wanna
got killed
swing on the
immediately.
exit. You don't want to switch
Yeah, I
lanes
did-
over the outside on the exit there.
I was trying to pull it left and left.
Yeah, 'cause
Gaddis
somebody went
just gotta plan and
3
get
wide
together
from there.
on the
in the middle of it.
outside out of turn 2, and I think just the person below them didn't know they were there.
Hits, big damage for a
Yeah,
lot of
it
these
looked like one of
drivers
those
out
deals
here. I
when
hate to
everybody
say
had
it.
nowhere to go,
I
and it's
hate to
just
say it, but a couple of
everybody's
drivers
running for the
probably
bottom
go
at the
back
same
to
time.
lobby as a result of this bad. Just I don't know if you want to call it over aggression.
Well, my
I don't want to
required
know
isn't
what you
too
wanna call
long.
it.
My car body isn't the
Just
best,
bad
but it's not
timing,
terrible.
bad luck. But in any event, this is what we were trying to hold
Felt
off
like
for.
would be
This
nice
is-
if
if
green
you're
flag
in the
stops,
middle
it'd be
pack
real.
especially, this is what you're trying
So
to hold
Parker.
off for. This is what you're
Yeah.
trying to avoid. If
Thinking
you're
you pick
in the
top
front,
here,
though,
we'll have
this is
me and
okay.
Nick on the
You're
bottom.
okay with this
You
because
can get
it
slid
allows
down
you
in
guys
front of
to
me.
restack up one more
We can make
time
another point.
and come back to green and get back to green flag racing, leaving the have-nots
Some of these
behind.
guys are going to need their fast repair.
I am liking that rear bumper of your car. It's a very nice shade of white. It's a very
And
familiar scheme. I
Cootie
like
looks
it.
to the
It's giving me a
outside
lot of
lane.
confidence.
And it's never fully out there.
Alexander's
Then
back
so
yours because I made it.
Trying to drift out there. Obviously, he's.
You like how I
not able
put
to see
Dale's where he's
much in
pointing up
front
at
of
your
him, and
number?
he can't see behind him at the same time
I
either.
think so, yeah.
I
I haven't seen the back of my car very much, to be honest.
He's gonna have
Got good old
another
BP
close
on
call
it as
here.
well.
You have 0x.
All my
What?
friends.
Lots of close
He
calls.
doesn't have any
on
damage
this
yet,
field,
or any
lots of
contact
craziness out here.
I'm sitting at-
This is a time
See,
where
at
it starts to
24, I
get-
think you get 0.
Required.
This is where it starts to get a little
7
wild.
minutes
So
optional.
Caution flag out for the evening. And
I haven't been involved in anything.
as
I'm
you're
gonna
watching the
have a-
This ain't gonna
24
drive good.
You see how crazy it gets out there.
7 minutes
Smith
optional.
Owens does a great job
Yep,
to
not
avoid
gonna
all
drive
that.
good. The body isn't bad,
news
it's all
is,
suspension.
It looks like you did get a little bit of damage
Ever use your
on
fasty?
the left, on the right side
I don't
of
want
that
it.
machine. So he may be coming in and trying to get a little bit of help
It's-
to
Well, we're
get
coming
that
to one
Delta
degree at a
Chevrolet
time,
back
so you
running
got
forward.
another.
We're
Yeah,
at
Given
we're
how
at halfway
this
and
weekend
not a
went so far,
single
I think he'll
driver
take
is
that
a
little
lap down
touch
yet.
on the right side
I think
there
this
for him.
might take some cars out of
Yeah.
the race.
Pit lane is
No
Yeah.
stacked right now. Baker in pit lane as well.
Yeah, this is
That
probably
at
the first
least
drop.
a dozen cars with extended repairs now. Magee among
Yeah,
What's
I,
the,
Spencer
anybody
Owens
sitting in
among
the car
that
wanna
list.
look at the
Elizabeth
track time,
79
too?
on
That
the
was
list.
a huge
Cootie
crash.
involved in that incident. The 16's
I mean, we
involved.
made it to halfway with the
And
whole
then
field on the
Williams
lead
pit
lap.
lane
That
It
was
was
a
just
I'm
some of
crap.
them are gonna have to wait until
It
the
really
very
was.
last moment.
What happened to 19 through a bad block or something? Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, the 99
We'll let Sean
Rabbit
decide.
may just getting repairs in the last caution.
No, I feel like this is when Tyler gives us a pep talk.
May not have been involved in this one, but
Sean
getting
give the
more
pep
damage
talk.
repairs done. We know that Sean Butler will be the same way, was not involved in this last caution, but will be getting repairs done from the previous caution because he was in pit lane the very longest possible moment. Magee, though, was 1% involved in this most recent caution, and he had a decent amount of damage to that right front suspension.
Watching the 94 now leave pit road. 76 seconds as he had to get some repairs out there. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure if they've used their quick repair or not. They may be saving it. We're only halfway done with this race. 2 hours in, we're only halfway done, and the nerves are absolutely settling in right now. The exhaustion is starting to settle in.
My car's still at speed. It just drives goofy.
On all of those, with all those drivers right now, and now it's less of a question of energy, it's also a question of mental fortitude as well. What do I need to do to stay focused? What do I need to do
to take my fast repair? Holy fuck, it's not going to be fast enough. I'm going to have to.
You're really banking on cautions keeping you in
I can't. I'm not going to keep up.
He's gonna spend so much time getting it fixed that he's going to be fucked by the time.
I'm going to lose draft heavily.
The wheels working you for the next 2 hours.
I can't.
We'll see how does this run and then.
It's not. It's 171 max.
We still have everybody lead lap. If you do fall off, you have a decent amount of time where you're going to be lucky to
top 10 all night
Fair
long.
enough.
He's been in the fringe. Right on board with him, you see change of visor here.
I don't have a choice.
The clear visor now.
I gotta keep in the draft.
I respect it.
How much repairs do you have, Brennan?
7 minutes left.
He wants to be. He said he felt comfortable.
I had the 30-second required, then I had 4 minutes optional.
I had a minute required and 7.5.
This is a chance for him to get a really good start.
It did feel terrible for me
in tonight's event.
Mine was only going 172 max.
I was behind you coming out of the
That's 16 miles an hour off pace.
I started catching up to you and I was like, oh.
So some new faces.
Yeah, even with my slight damage up here, there because my left front after the last stop was a 93.
Oh god.
Fun fact for you, Kyle Hendricks in the 15.
7% tread gone. How'd that thing hold together?
He's now working in the top 5. His gamble paid off as he's now has a chance to run for the championship. $1,000 to the winner.
Here, but Parker,
and it's
if you
still
get clear.
anybody's race. Popsicle 6 flew a couple laps ago. We are over halfway done with this race. Green flag about to fly as the first racing Ford Mustang pace car gets down off the field. It will go back to the hands of the 45 and the 83. Side by side, they hit the restart zone. Green flag flies, and we are back to racing in Daytona.
Well, we throwing blocks this way. I'm kidding. I saw it coming. I knew where you were going.
Whoa.
That shit was crazy looking.
Fucking snake.
Oh my, who the fuck is that?
That was fucking shot out of a canyon. He's gonna leapfrog in like that.
Middle.
No. He backed out.
He is gonna go for it if he gets to run it.
Yeah.
Back to 210.
Running
I haven't used any temp yet, so I'm going to be pushing the full lap here.
As things run, it's a Toyota looking back at a Chevrolet. That's Nick Doucette.
Past 10 cars, 1 lap.
That we're looking back at right now. Looking at Doucette. Doucette in front of Kyle Hendricks.
Took my door skin with him.
Got going.
Your foreskin.
They've moved.
Oh, fucking circumcised.
The inside lane is the lane that's popped up as the dominant
pulled away.
I gotta get this lap checked in.
Head out as
yeah, we gotta get this lap
today, but
you guys are gone. You left the field.
Yeah, that's a huge
and you see why.
gap.
That is a huge breakaway. 5 cars in it.
We've seen this.
Oh my God, we left the field.
Yeah, whoever the inside couldn't push, and then we just fell back.
Of Alexander is leading its own.
Now we're gonna all get lined up and come run you guys down.
I
know.
It's gonna take a minute, but
back behind
I think we made a point.
Continue to fight. Now the question is, how long did those 5 cars up front go before they're caught up to by the rest of the field? The rest of the field
issue is that if they continue to be side by side at each other, they're not going to
a big bunch of us cleared again.
And right now you're seeing this new separation.
Oh, we just lost Jack, I think.
The 18 of Solis are involved is, in that line.
We'll catch him, bring him back.
He's gonna stop us and just make a bigger gap.
Oh my God.
Carpenter, the 81.
They just fucking slammed the brakes here.
I feel like we're holding them.
You will be. You'll pull us because this one's too fucking.
As we're slowly getting ahead of the side draft.
They're trying to work together to break away, but we're about to see
back here.
Like little trains break away with how things have worked so far because they are still not organized to try to get them to the top 5. This 5-car tandem is very well organized. Kyle Hendricks,
oh my God!
his
And
first
Butler
start in the
keeps
WINSTEL
pushing
400.
backwards, and they're
He's
probably
Onyx.
He said keepside drop.
Onyx is just
sitting here with 4 of them. Jack
They said race?
07 with help from Michael Conti.
They said race.
51 of Nick Doucette, the 83.
Oh, there's 3 packs now.
further. I'm getting behind you, Potak. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
We are proving a point.
Separate. They are gone.
We pulled them 3 more
right now.
tenths.
The gap just between
Potak
proving
from Seven, you ready?
Mace and the 6th place car of Stewart is 2.3.
Colin is gonna make sure y'all keep the gap. Don't worry.
Yep, here we go.
That is insane stuff right now, and Stewart and Saucier and everyone behind them are hitting.
that motherfucker does not know
because that 5
what to fucking leave a gap.
Dangerous group we've seen
No.
so far.
Oh, fuck.
We've
Oh,
seen
fuck.
trouble on the back straightaway.
Yeah, that was almost a big one.
Somehow they
Like I barely tap you and I just get fucking
could've been
ass
a disaster.
packed.
The
It's
big
just like,
Get low,
That
get
could
low.
have been disastrous,
distract.
absolutely. You talk about how these 5 drivers are able to get such
We pulled
a
them
head
half a
start.
second that lap.
Let's look at the back of the rest of that field. Let's look from the 4 on back. You have 2, maybe 3 lanes of driving that are
This
all
is so
trying
funny.
I'm gonna go
commandeer
high
position,
around
all trying
Burnett
to
on the
fight
back
with each
stretch.
other for position. And
Oh,
the
this is
more
bringing
they
a tear to my
infight
eye.
amongst themselves,
I'm just adding to the
better
problem at
it
this
is
point.
for the
I feel like
5
we're
cars.
probably
I mean,
literally
they have
Any organization
solidified
without
that
being
they
able to take
are
those
that dumb.
lines and
Yeah.
really organize
And the worst part is the best play is now to follow their dumb.
Yeah, because you'll want to have everybody just move up to the high side so at least we have a chance.
Get everyone going
Yep.
in the right direction. So
And now we're like
these
gonna be
guys right
pseudo
now,
4.
there are 4 guys
Oh
who are
my
leading up front.
God.
They're going to do everything they can and hope
I
that the
love
back
racing.
continues to fight amongst
And those
themselves
cars can't even
in
push each
order
other.
to keep their
Wait, why are we actually
lead
racing
forward.
though? I was trolling.
Colin X.
Colin
Onyx
just
led the high line.
1.2
he
seconds
just
to
couldn't
go.
stop.
All
He
these
just saw
cars
the
are
gap
infighting
getting
going
bigger and was
on.
like, man, I gotta race
Side
harder.
draft, side draft,
I
side
was
draft.
going 3 wide for some reason.
We were 44 flat that last
I'm
time.
gonna go with him. It's
I mean,
probably the right move.
We can try going 3 wide.
At the front of the field, he's led 24 laps tonight. As you can see on your screen there, he's done a fantastic job here tonight.
For some
You
reason,
see
these
that
guys
group.
cannot push
And you
each
see
other
there's
at
even
all.
Oh,
a
it's a
line
wall.
beyond that too. They've separated into 3 different
Oh,
groups.
jeez.
This is the race that we were expecting to see at the start of the race. We're seeing it now cross
Potak
that
is?
point. We're obviously with 72 laps to
someone
go
is-
here.
I didn't know you were damaged, dude.
Yeah, I was about to say it.
Jacob Potak. And
Oh, what the
Magee,
frick?
This is not a healthy
Someone got
line
turned,
at
but
the
they
moment
saved
either.
it.
This is a line of drivers that have had issues, and Potak knows that he's holding drivers up because he's also wounded. at the
How much do you want to bet all the admins are actually pissing themselves right now?
A little bit of trouble, Philip.
Oh, they should be.
Gonna check up more people here. We're gonna go back and look at what happens. What happened to Philip
Kevin
Snipes?
is a hater, but he was right. I was damaged, but he's still a hater.
Oh,
Real.
this is gonna be interesting again.
Real shit.
I think you should lead that
Looking
pack
at
there.
how this
Okay.
I think you and I probably need
You
to walk
should,
up
yeah.
Andy Trupiano in the 34.
You should get on up there.
Sorry, this is
You got
between
fans up
the
front. Don't
8
worry about it.
In the 98, 2 WINSTEL veterans got checked
Wrong
up there.
pack.
The 08 at Quentin Clark.
We're just
What's the gap now?
It's like 5 seconds.
Almost having a
Yeah, 'cause we're still 2 by 2.
how? It's
Well,
5.7
he's
on
got
my
a good
relative.
solid bumper, Reedy does.
Do what?
Everyone's
Is
staying in the right
Reedy's
direction,
bumper
but
good
that's
for you?
slowed down that
It's-
I don't know.
Six.
He fucking
once again.
decided to swing out and then block.
I was
I don't know
about
what
to say
what he's
that,
doing.
that benefits
6 seconds, Howe.
one group in particular, and that is your top 5 right now.
We're literally
They
driving off into the
continue
moon set.
to drive away from the rest of the field. The rest
Aw.
of the field,
They're
we're
right
having
at the
issues
back.
getting organized, fighting amongst themselves. Now,
what do we want?
right now.
Fucking they're 40th.
I'm the teams right now.
Oh, caution's out.
As caution comes out.
Checking for the pace car here, guys.
Whoever did that, I'm so happy they did that. Whoever.
I'm not. I'm not happy. I am not happy.
Oh no!
I was absolutely vibing.
Oh, I know.
And he's gonna tow.
So we just do that again, right?
We
He's
gotta
not gonna have a choice. Let's go ahead and
Man, I was
take
so
that
close
from
to
the
latching onto that train, and then I just couldn't. I was like a half second back, and I was watching it, and all of a sudden it's like the draft just quits, you know.
Exactly what took place right on rooftop.
Dude, why did the 18 just fucking brake check
of
shit?
Milad Radman, and you see
I'm watching the replay. He actually, it was when I was giving that code, and he kind of moved up.
That one
I think we got one car out of the race. They're a lap down now.
I think so.
He's gonna be forced to
Two right
go
sides.
back. And
Push the lap 92.
that is not a good look for the 28 Howland of Rob Collier.
We'll try.
Yeah, Collier looks like
Excellent job there, fellas.
That was awesome. I wasn't even in it.
I just got to be a part
That
of.
was awesome.
It's like they could see a substantial number of cars building a gap, and they're like, "Damn, we got to race fucking order."
Yeah, like and not only that, they're side drafting as hard as possible.
We're 84 people watching, so they're about to hit their peak.
Trying to put 61 forward.
What's chat saying about our little breakaway there?
They said cosmic caution was a way to reel them in.
Yeah.
66.
We're just taking right sides here, right?
Yes.
I believe so.
I'm taking nothing. I need to pass some cars.
28 and puts him straight into the wall. The 66 has major damage on his front end as well. Then gets it from the back from the 16 machine. That belongs to Tyler
wish we get a real run-in though.
The teammate of Austin Reedy out there. So 3 cars getting major damage as a result of that incident. And I believe all 3 of those drivers
we have 5 fucking cars
to use their quick repair. They may not be coming back from this one.
If they do, they'll be several laps down.
They took fuel, those bastards.
Right on board. This is the helmet cam of Tyler Murray.
It was neck code.
I paid.
Whatever.
We got a plane dropping out of the sky.
Quite literally, holy fuck.
They
First one is
on.
Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Bullshit. Fucking scoring bullshit.
What?
Game set match
man, bullshit scoring, man. System's rigged.
I'm not good.
99, 98 on the rights. 100 on the lefts.
Here's our first drop.
I kind of wonder if
taking
tires at this point is going to matter so much now it's gotten colder and darker.
Times here. Sit between
I think
6
right side
and
still,
9 seconds
but I'm not going to take left
for
again, I don't
your
think.
leaders. Carpenter taking the 6.5 stop.
Yeah, I mean, my left is still 100.
Like at this point, like, it costs you like 2 spots on a green flag stop to take.
I regret peeing.
6.4 seconds.
I mean, I think they'll always matter. I just don't know that they'll be substantial.
Where's
the long run?
You guys are seeing
probably
taking right
up in the stands
just to have them, just so
all the way around.
if I can have the least number of laps on my right on them, we come down
2
to
tires.
it. So be it.
Do you have a stream of the Bills game?
Thank you, Cruz.
Well, I want to watch it.
Watch on your own time, Jose.
My own time's happening right now.
So coming off that stretch of racing, your leader
It really was diabolical putting Sean and Skipper in the booth together during that.
Go to the button and hit cast your digital display so you can
champion Michael
What the fuck is that?
behind him
the dash,
a whole contingent
cast
of
the digital
drivers
dash.
who are looking to
like in this game? Oh, I should try that.
In your car.
The 4 is up there. The 45
Just airdrop the game, dear.
Is there a fucking place to do it? I feel like it's here.
As they go too wide, get ready to go back to
on the right side and call even.
No, just use the iRacing dash.
On the iRacing
as
thing.
it's been the side to be on, but now
If
the
we
track's
would give me that screen, make it, or would we be
is it going to continue to be the place
Close.
to be?
You could make it on 1 stop, I think, with
if you're
a little bit of fuel mileage.
Get lost.
Yeah.
If you're leading, no, but otherwise, yes.
By Mace today as a 0-7-4.
I have to worry about
51.
I don't think so either.
We'll restart position.
I think if you tried that situation, you'd fuck yourself on the 3 Q1 checkers.
There's still fucking 41 cars left.
We still got some wrecking to do.
I think my last pit stop is going to be 30 to go as my target.
All I know is we are less than halfway to go.
It makes sense.
Running out.
We'll see how it goes.
67 laps left in this race. 2 hours expired. My name is Joe Cortez alongside Carmen Sienna. You are watching live coverage of the 2024 WINSTEL 400 here on ABN. The
I'm not sure how long fuel will actually go full throttle, but
Oh my god. Y'all just wait till the year I don't make it.
Listen to him.
This is so wonderful.
He's a natural.
He's had to go back. He's had to put on different set of
Going
pants
through
today.
turns 3 and 4 one more time.
Him and Target are beating Atlanta to start shaking hands.
I think there's only one way to
How you doing, brother?
get this race going one more time. Get those speakers going. Take them to 11, if you will, because you're about
Sean's
to
gonna
feel
retire
these
from
guys
full-time
rumble around the
competition.
2.5 mile
full-time vision.
He's gonna
Daytona International Speedway.
He finally gets it.
First racing
This
four
is
cars.
a little eye-opening.
This is character development in front of our very eyes.
Road. This time by, and the field will be in command.
This is scared straight for him.
Of Jack Mace. Only one way to do this as I hit the restart.
Oh, I was the problem on that
Let's
restart.
crank it up.
Okay.
I think on the bottom at least.
Yeah, there's a huge check on the bottom. Sucked.
Oh,
Yeah, they, I mean, the guy in front of me went and slowed, but I could have made it way less bad than it was.
The front, boys.
I'm always in a sandwich. I'm letting off and just getting shoved into a car in front of me.
I just passed 10 cars.
Jose.
And now I'm back here with the 29 car again. God damn it.
Hi, Emily.
Oh,
Look.
checker.
Look, hi, Emily.
I got one target right now running at the back of Nick's Doucette's bumper.
Go low.
Sure.
Oh, I got side sucked to oblivion.
Make another point.
Oh my god. Yep. Yep. Yep.
God damn.
We have, I believe, separated them again.
Where was the pack again?
I just lost like 30 spots.
Yeah, if y'all line up right here, you've got it again.
Yeah, there's 3 by 3 by 3.
It's happening again, they said.
Do you need me to back up to you, Emily, or do you want me to
No. You hold it wide open.
Okay.
I do unfortunately think we have too many cars this time.
But I think some of them will be smart enough to not do
We're
that.
gone.
Yeah, they're getting
We're
single file.
I was the one that got hung out. No.
Oh, we're checking out.
I keep trying so hard.
Oh yeah, they're staying with us this time.
Yeah.
We're gonna buy a couple laps
I
of some
just
fun
fucking
now.
passed like 15 cars in a lap and a half, though. Yeah, they're here.
I think they just figured out that the bottom's even deadlier than the top.
Now that the grips come in.
Yeah.
Oh no, bud.
We never thought we'd see people bottom riding.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Who was that?
Parker's blinking. I can't see shit.
Oh, I killed the top.
Oh, Parker's having trouble.
Parker,
Oh, he's real back now. Oh yeah, it's bad again. Yeah, you're gonna have to get out if you can.
I need a hole.
You need a hoe?
A hole. H-U-L-E.
Best part's going in the middle, probably just letting them by.
Well, that's the thing. He's
That's
blinking
not-
so much,
he's
it's not gonna make it back.
Go ahead and crank it down.
Like, they
and
have to
get
go
back
around them on the
go
bottom.
green
They want
flag.
them out.
We continue green flag racing here at Daytona International Speedway, the world center of racing. As a 50, looks like we have a new leader out there. That's going to be the 51 of Nick Doucette, who's going to take the lead. And look who's pushing Nick Doucette You know the name. You love the name.
I wish we just fucking
E3 of Emily Howe immediately on that back bumper. The 07 of Jack Mace running out your top 3 as the pack now are back once together. They are now looking to really keep these guys in check and keep them running within arm's distance of each other. They don't want to let them get that big run again, because if they get some run, they're going to be gone.
There we go. This straight, but every bump moves me around.
Those 5 drivers.
You're good.
Which one are you gonna run here? Bates, top or bottom?
Bottom, most likely.
Mace. Then you have Andrew
I mean, I might take top just for momentum, but I'm running bottom.
Okay.
That 200-mile-an-hour tape all over that 94 car.
My back Q bar is going back.
I'm gonna go top myself.
Looking pretty good so far, Magee. Back up
Delane.
front, under the weather, but
what's
not
up?
letting him stop him as he
My back.
I don't know where you are. You're behind me.
I don't see you bouncing anywhere.
I could not get side stuck by them. I would be dead.
Oh, hi, Brennan.
Crest going by as well.
Yeah, I told you I made a comeback.
Outside lane, beginning to charge.
I'm actually here, Nick.
The high line getting hot once again, led by that 07 of Jack Mace, 2x2. Pretty even lines as Jack Mace now takes the lead with the help of the 94 machine of Brendan Magee. Now again, Magee has never won this race. He's finished in the top 5 3 different times. So you know he's itching to make the move. The thing is, when do you make the move? How do you make the move, as we have now someone coming down the low line trying to help that train get moving? That's going to be the 2, I believe, of Alex Kolonix.
Yeah, Mace and Magee, they both already led laps so far today with less than 60 laps to go. I think it's still a little bit too early. Still have another at least full green flag pit stop cycle before you have to really worry about making your moves and figuring all this stuff out. You've been doing a lot of testing.
They'll have that with certain cars just on your end, most likely.
You don't want to call your bluff too early, though.
I think Kolonix just isn't holding it straight when he's getting hit. He's letting it drift around the lot.
Being, whether as a driver finishing second in this race or crew chiefing drivers 2 wins in this race, you always want to wait until like the last 20 laps to really start making moves. You want to make those money moves as late as possible and set those moves
I would love to go middle.
In the best way possible.
If you want to, we can.
Magee knows what it's like to be in that
position.
a good
gap to do it.
It's just about
car directly behind you, Dylan. Am I blinking?
And that's
yes.
They're trying to go to drift on the side right there, so
it's not bad, but you blink as you spoke.
What was that,
if
Emily?
You're in the top 10 right
you're blinking
now.
A little
find
bit.
that gap to do it, but if we can do it, I'm down for it.
You might just have to ride at the very, very back, unfortunately, for now, Parker, until the storm's over.
You don't want to overthink yourself right now, and that's something that a lot of drivers can do.
We got a lot of race to go. If it clears up, you're going to get back up here.
These drivers that we're seeing right now in the top 5 with Mace and Magee.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm like 289.
There's 2 former winners in that top 5 right now.
Adam's just caused some wreck on the backstretch for no reason.
That's not luck. That's skill, and we're seeing that in full display right now.
Oh. He just tried to throw the dumbest, most aggressive get in line ability
thing.
out
for the 9th time tonight, and it's going to be another big one. Lots of drivers involved.
That was terrifying.
I think I'm taking fuel only here.
Big hit on the 34.
Yeah.
Snipes.
That was. I got so fucked when Parker started blinking.
Several other drivers involved. The 26.
I lost 10 positions in the pack.
I believe the 98 had to get a hit there.
Bates, you dead or?
No, I just had a car bounce off my door and then I went through the grass.
Let's go back and look what happened there. That was Sandy
I think I
with a
see the
34.
group, so.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
pretty
close.
That's a bad place to be on the back straightaway.
You got to be up to at least me, by the way. So it's a little ways.
Yeah, I've got to wait for somebody.
You're involved as well. That's unfortunate for him. His first appearance in this race. Oh, is this off the nose? Is this off the nose of Stewart? No, it's not off the nose of Stewart. That's off the nose of. Oh, it's off the nose.
Is it telling you you're right now?
26 goes. And
I have to let the 18 by.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing I have.
If you go just a little bit further back, the 34 gets involved after getting that shove from the driver up there. I couldn't catch the number, but he gets a shove from I believe, what is that, 26 of McAdams?
Yeah, McAdams tries to fill a hole that
that was quite the block.
I'll need to let you pass me, Dylan.
2 birds with 1 stone, unfortunately. McAdams turns Trupiano
I'm just getting
back
the 18 pack
into the field, and I think that's the 50-05.
So anytime Kolonix drops in front of me, we gotta just.
I'll probably get a black for the 18.
Ready on board, says here. Here's Bryce Says, your 2-time champ car, World Series race winner.
So start hit clear.
Nowhere for him to go. And McAdams realizes it just too late that there's no space. He realizes it way too late.
just bad
Why do I
luck,
keep
bad
speeding?
timing,
What does
a
happen?
lot of bad things happening
Who
there,
did?
and I believe
I keep getting speeding, and it's never telling me to slow down.
The field is going to start thinning here at the WINSTEL.
The
game specifically tells you when to slow down.
The attention of their crews.
We didn't clear black, and
might
I
as well
guess
fill up with gas again.
I did. I guess I didn't have it yet.
The war machine of Nate
He's gonna be standing
Stewart,
the whole way
the
down.
runner-up.
Dude, I don't know if the 18
year
just like
will
went
come
driving
back
through the
out
grass too.
front
I don't know what
in
the hell
positions.
happened.
Number one is 7.2 seconds for his. Might have been the splash and go.
He's got to stand as
for
soon
the
as cars
floor
start
machine.
entering pits at that point.
It's looking like it here. Splash and goes here. Not been too long since they last pit.
No, Brennan, I didn't take tires. I want to get back some track position after that.
I took right. I didn't lose much. Oh, how far back did you fall?
We were like 10th, 11th.
Oh shit! I didn't have a choice but to be on the line when I did. If I didn't, I would have gotten side sucked by the outside and in the same spot. It's like, fuck it, I gotta go.
At this track, as we've said before, because you're running in line, you're not turning the wheel a whole lot, and ultimately you're being
I might come back in
on those tires as they come off pit road. We're following along with the 99 of Radman.
We were on the bottom there, so my right sides were 99 still.
I might come back in and take tires
are the
and
least of your
a little
concerns.
gas.
What you really
You're
want
in the back
now
nose already.
is just to have enough gas to get to
anyway.
the front. Now we have 55 to go.
I'll be back there too, because I keep speeding somewhere. I don't know where.
Make it all the way
I am Denny today.
You're going to have to stop at least one more time.
Getting to the point where it's like time to go.
85, 86, 87, 88.
Fair now, pretty much, especially if you're behind 20 pits.
With 55 to go,
And
they're going to
Parker's
stop another
still
30
blinking
laps.
bad.
And I forgot to fix my damage. I had 15 seconds
left to go in this race. You can't go all the way on gas. You're going to have to plan a pit stop, and you're hoping.
Hello, Butler made it up here again.
Yeah, it's a one pit stop window now. Firmly is where we're at now.
Why am I inside every single restart? Oh my god.
Inside's been rolling.
It has not back here, let me tell you. Top 10 cars roll, top bottom, everybody else loses 10 positions.
To really uncork, I think.
I'm about to say, Carmen, you're still playing mental math games out there. You're still talking to the spotter,
probably Parker,
and asking, when do I come down? When
probably
do I
save his internet.
How much do we have left?
We
what
in
is
fact
the
lost
bare
Parker.
minimum? What is the last lap we can come down to run out of?
That's a heartbreaker. Is he still in
good
good
race for internet to die?
He's off track in the pits, coming out.
Comes down to splitting
hairs. This probably isn't helping
his
connection.
This is where it comes down to pit this lap, not that lap.
Well, fuel's not an issue at this point. We'll select the pit, but not for a lot.
Yeah, it's a clean one stop.
Next time
I was kind of hoping we get a green flag stop, but we're not.
Yeah, ship sailed.
We get like 15 laps yellow, 15 laps yellow.
In a hurry.
Now it's going to be like 5 laps yellow.
Kyle Benson had a question. He said he fell out. Is he going to get any laps back? Oh, wait. Tyler's got it.
I'm sorry, check that. 03 of Logan Kress.
That last point that you made was very important. It's not so much about the mileage you're going to get, it's about who's going to come with you. Now you're coordinating with more than
I
anybody.
gotcha.
People are being weirdly understanding today of admin calls.
You know,
It's a different
even
crowd.
though we kind of got more cautious than I like it's going to get more toxic later, don't get me wrong.
My brother was downloading a PS5 game.
That's
no one's going to worry about it.
But
You're back in the hunt.
Now.
Decent as far as voice chat and stuff goes.
I mean, the race itself's not good too.
Ethernet cable for 2 gig fiber.
As you mentioned, like there's a bit of mileage involved in that, but it's all about who you're with. And you're not going to come alone. You cannot come alone.
I might. Oh, I can't change lanes.
You're not.
No, we can't go to the outside.
Lap 130. So they're going to be able to keep the
wide
can on the road.
Yeah, we were.
We're good.
Admin Sean's hilarious.
Let the mind and
just so out of character for
begin as the pace car makes the hard left turn down pit road. They're
you gotta pass these guys. God damn it! Go, 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 go! They didn't fucking go at all.
Yeah, we're stacking hose.
He's gonna get
just tell me when you need
I'm sorry, remember me.
From that 0-3,
sorry, I'll remember you.
Back to Green Flag Racing here on the WINSTEL 400.
Let up. Not too hard.
Looks like the place to be once again as the 4 has an advantage.
I don't know. You sounded a little distressed.
Well, he pulled up in front of me. Are you good? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. I got a car behind me too.
I don't know if Cress has damage or what, but he is a brick.
Trying to get in that high line and seems to be faster.
He's been a brick all night.
Stuck in the low line. Will we see 3-wide racing? Maybe not yet.
It's like one of the best cars I have to work with in the pack.
This is all great news for them. The more they fight behind him, the better run they can get to take control of this race.
We know when the hole closes.
Survival of the fittest is what we're going to find out here. Some drivers, some cars, better put together than others at this point.
Stay lined up here for a minute. See if you
Right
can't get
Stewart,
caught up.
looking
I don't know.
back.
McAdams might have damage.
Gaggle of cars.
You want to just try and go around him?
Machine and humanity
Nate,
behind.
we're hauling.
212, 213, 214.
211.
No,
You're good.
not.
To the next 52 laps. How bad do you want it?
I was already
And
on the
how-
brakes when
and
you
how
said you wanted to
I wish
low.
it did, but he just, I don't know.
get
I think he
into
does have
the
damage.
The
I think he's
94 machine
costing
that
us.
belongs to Brandon
All right,
Magee.
if you want to pull
Again,
out.
three-time
go.
top 5 finisher, never a winner. You know he wants it just as
Oh my
bad.
God.
Behind him,
Hold the
Sean
line, buddy.
Butler, the 05, the 07.
Just keep shoving,
Jack
keep shoving.
Mace, all hungry, all hunting, all biding their time, waiting
Oh,
for
wrecking,
everything
wrecking,
to
oh my
come
God.
together. Just now, it's a matter of when do we make our move.
Come on.
And how do we do
What a
it
moment.
today, gives us the
We get that all coordinated. We're gonna catch back up, and then they wreck right in front of us.
Trupiano and Snipes again.
That 60 machine of that Granger machine of Tristan Baker also limping down pit road. That could be his night decided right now.
I mean, like, just nobody's using a brain.
Look at what brought out
Like, we're in a 20-car line on the outside. I'm going to run through the 10th car line.
Start down on that low line.
Well, no, it starts up top. Kyle
Again,
Hendricks.
hopefully.
If you're mid-pack,
Having
guys,
the
just remember you
check
should
up
not be
there,
hitting
and
the guy
then
in front of you
Snipes
because all you're
turn
going to do is
by the
cause an
51 of
incident.
Corey Cook, and everyone has to scramble from that outside lane on down. Radman, a really good save by the 99. But not so fortunate further down. The 60 of Baker. 73 of Burnett. 24. Oh, this is going to hurt.
Ouch.
That's a sudden change of direction there by Kyle Hendricks. That 24 car, you see there, just kind of getting through the screen. Looks like he gets through that okay.
I'm staying out this time, I think.
24, that's gonna be
What does Malolo do?
time. On board.
You don't need to pit
out.
again.
No, he just hits the left. Yeah,
Leading up to it, this isn't
he
even.
took a really hard swerve at a left field.
Giving
Yeah,
us the,
Jose intimidated it.
Jose, what spot are you up to?
So far.
13.
Oh shit, you're here.
That award so far
Won the
tonight.
race.
All of it checks up, check up,
For
check
Sean
up,
Pegg.
check up. Oh.
Someone's
got a little bit
fucked
of
up
it
there.
here with a Baker.
Tristan Baker in the
Saves it off
60.
tail slap,
Oh,
saves
man,
it and keeps it away from Kyle Hendricks.
Only 82.54. Put down 60.
Spencer
one
Owens
taker up
in
here.
the Exalted
But I almost have
Showdown.
a line
What
discussion.
a
Close.
move to make the
Split
save
behind.
That's the
and
race
ultimately get
I don't think
through
it is.
that
No,
that
it's not,
traffic.
but-
He's going to be able to continue this race.
Jesus
potentially
Christ!
Because of
Uh-oh.
those
If we get to, like,
quick movements.
25 to go, I almost want to pit
Looks
under green
like-
with us felons and line up and go fast.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, looks a little
Wow.
bit ahead
God, dude,
there.
18 just almost
The
fucking
11 and the
killed me.
88,
And then just
the
stop
88
pitting
and
again.
the
back.
11 there.
Hell yeah.
They
Is it
saw
Sierra
18?
Strategy? Yep.
19 just
Here's the
barely
thing.
gets away
Every
with it.
wreck I've been in,
But
I haven't had
Cook
more damage than
unsighted,
37
now
seconds.
Hendricks unsighted. The 98 gets
I'll
a turn,
take it, but they said they can't fix more
gets a
damage,
turn,
so.
And Captain Planet goes for a ride.
That's your last damage. We ain't fixing no more.
God fucking damn it. Like, literally, that's the fourth or
Bad
fifth
luck
time
with
I've
both
been
of
run
those
over
drivers,
just
man.
like
they
that.
continue to run into each other time and time again.
really
So
got
thirsty,
on,
but like I have to
in
pee
this
so bad I
race.
don't want to
You
make
know,
that
you hate to
situation
see it,
worse.
but
Yeah, I just haven't
unfortunately,
had
that's
drink
just,
the whole
that's
race
rubbing
because I
his
don't want to be
races, as they say.
Brennan.
That's just
I
hard
literally took a
racing.
piss
Hey,
No
I'm back
malice
up here
between
now.
those two drivers.
right
I
after my
think it's
qualifying
just
lap. I went and
bad
took a piss,
luck
and I've
bad
every single
timing.
caution I've
Back out
taken
front,
one sip of my
it's still
Gatorade, and
the
I
four
gotta piss
of
again.
Nate Stewart leading this race.
Daytona got a piss.
The 94
I guess
of
I
Brendan
give myself
Magee
that much?
going to be
How hot
in
are your
second place
rooms?
once
Oh, my
again.
room's hot as
So
fuck.
now,
I don't have
here's my
air
question to you,
conditioning.
Carmen.
It's bad.
I switched
If
to
you're
air
number
just
four,
in
if you're
case.
Stewart,
I guess
what
it's
do
different.
you
I'm
do?
in my
How-
basement,
do you
and
take
it's
the high
like
line, do you take the low line?
20 degrees
And
outside,
if you're
so
the
Byron
93
doesn't get-
of
here.
Brendan Magee,
Byron doesn't get
what
heat
do you do to
because
try
there's
to
a
get
hole
around
in
the
the ducting.
four and keep this
But
lead?
my computer acts as a nice space heater, I gotta tell you.
Unfortunately for McGee, he doesn't have much of a choice.
Throughout
here.
the summer, I get up
Fords
to
are gonna pick the
36
96
degrees
easily.
Celsius in here. It's
They're going to
great.
pick the inside lane there.
Yeah, it gets hot as fuck in
494,
the summer.
496
Right now in this
hookup.
room,
The
it
94
is
gonna have to make
65,
do
but I'm
here,
like right next to a furnace.
with the 90
And I'm
of Michael
stuck up.
Sturgill there, who's not had to be in
He's
this position very
stuffed up.
often. He's been very quiet. Started in the back of the field, started in 24th. Or started in
Here's
18th,
A,
went
I
as low as
see
24th.
Dylan.
Emily
sort
and
of been
Nick are
riding.
up there pretty close
Now
too.
he can't ride. If
Oh,
McGee's
Brennan's
trying
up
to
there
get
in
front of the field,
P2.
he can't
How did
ride
they get back here?
with Sturgill. Sturgill's got to be on him to
Great
start
question.
here. And that's a hard thing to really sort of enforce here.
Once they're really back
when
here,
the inside is going to have
Stewart,
Butler,
yeah, viewers, first and second. What do you mean?
That's
we got stand on the bottom and we kept really working back up front.
Hey, I'm on the bottom.
It looks Stewart's picking the outside
on the bottom again.
Oh, that changes some things. Oh, McGee.
Hey, Brennan chose the bottom.
I mean, I might be far enough up that it's okay.
Not so fast,
I didn't want the bottom.
As another announcer would say,
you could have told him you're taking the outside
line last time as well.
Not the leader.
So we know the 4 can perform up there.
Could have told yourself.
However, that the 94 has had to perform on the bottom.
I put a pillow on my chair.
So this is very
different levels.
I turned off the anti-lean function, so I leaned back. Chill
This is my
precaution.
Try to lift that low line. Right now, I'm thinking, if I'm the 94, I got to get back up to the top line, get in the bumper of the 4, and really,
this seat comes out of a 92 Pontiac Bonneville, so it's awesome, but I don't know what's up with my ass.
Or this is my first long race now, though. First long race in my new chair, and it's helpful. I'm way less sore than I usually am.
First race in general with my new Fanatec pedals, and they're very comfortable.
Yeah, they are.
John Butler behind Brennan Magee.
Oh, I got like a mesh office chair, and it has just enough give that it's comfy as shit. Ergonomic. We got a neck rest. I got my head rested.
Yeah, I got a lumbar support and neck rest for this weekend in particular, and
it's so nice.
And the 24.
The tension continues.
You just rest your neck on anytime you're not actively like in dig mode.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got a message from President Sean.
Oh, President Peg said.
Machine belonging to
Make sure you're getting your spots.
Thanks, President Peg.
Oh, here we go.
Win this race. He wants
I'm
to
scared.
He can be a
Thanks, Prezi Peg.
He can be the WINSTEL 400 champion with only leading.
Do you think he accepted his mail-in voters?
Of 1 or 13-15 when we get back to the start.
I think so.
Line.
He sent him in the mail.
First racing Ford Mustang about to take that hard left turn down pit road, and now it is two guys who have got close to victory.
They're checking big back there.
Oh, they're wrecking big back.
Are you kidding me?
And now two drivers.
Both lines checked.
Oh my god.
Big checkup, huge crash. That's Martinez. And they scramble behind. Caution's out again.
Jesus Christ.
Save Marshall.
How many incidents you guys have?
Destroyed. All the way down pit road.
I just popped up 37.
Jose, I have 32 incidents.
What's 28?
Guys.
I don't see any damage. What's my front end look like?
Unfortunately, it looked like out of that incident, it looked like there was a huge tire spin further down.
Did it still say here we go?
I got a big FOV. I need you to get a lot closer.
Full lead on that one.
Shit.
He had nowhere to go. There's the 20.
Here we go!
Collier once again.
I've seen that my front end's still intact.
Oh, Matthew Molnar, he's in the 29 car.
29
car
car
again.
Car or
A lot of rear impact there on that 29 car. We're gonna take
I'm
another
saying
look.
if you're in the back, you need green flag to pass people. Stop wrecking.
Yeah, get him.
The checkup started way up front here too, like that was a delayed green.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened on the
The action starts around that yellow 22 and then just goes
It must have been behind me because like it got weird, but we didn't stack to at least 14 or 13.
The 20 going for I'm sorry, the 07 going for a big spin. Check the 29.
This has been a wreck fest last night.
Molnar, big hit, and I guarantee you some of these guys are done as a result of that incident.
Pace car's mid back.
He's overflowing.
Pace car's not where I thought it was.
Painful incident here. Matthew Molnar, all in the back of that car too. It's all rear end. Think about if this was the 7th gen car, how violent that crash would be on top of that. Huge crumple zones there on the Gen 6 allows this car to be able to roll off again.
That is still an incredible, just a very violent hit. No matter how you look at it, kind of gives you perspective.
Yeah, we didn't even have a chance to pit that time. It was 13th.
Fuel. Grateful that this is virtual motorsports and that
yellow. What are you doing?
are at risk, no equipment is at risk.
Trying to say fuel call next time side after me.
But that is
Make it slower to get up here.
Very violent hit.
So here we are under caution. It's gonna be Nate Stewart and Brennan Magee.
Who the fuck is there?
And they'll have another chance here to restart it, which gives them both time to think. Gives them both an opportunity to kind of figure out, okay, what is my move?
There's a lap car coming.
You know the 4 is going to go high. I do not foresee a situation where the 4 decides he's going to take the low line. I do not foresee that at all. So we know the 4 is going to go high. We know the 94 will be stuck on the low
damage.
Not only that, jumping at any form does net you a flat
rear
as well.
bumper
from the low line. It looks like
spoiler's okay. It's just
the 94. Check that is going to be the who is that? Is that the 95? I believe.
I didn't think that I hit that hard on the rear.
That's the 96 of Sean Butler that will start behind the 94. Okay. So now I'm thinking to myself, what can I do to get him to shove me as hard as he can to get in front of that 4 and take over that high side?
What's he even talking about?
I don't know. He's trying to make a joke or something.
Well, I think we were gonna find out before. I think we're gonna have to find out here.
Why is the he's such a nice Irish.
Hey, Parker.
Several retirees will be out as a result.
I'm staging the chaos, I guess. So
the fan
watch
favorite,
out.
the number 99 of Milad Radman. He will ultimately be able to park it, and that will be
27. Everything's happening around me, but I'm not killed.
400 ruined by that accident. I imagine a couple other drivers are out as well.
I hope you put it last time.
6 out of this race is classified 40.
Last time, but okay.
In this race,
you ain't gonna get that black quite clear.
Car remaining out of this race. Only 2 cars out. Kozak and Radman. So 41 cars still running.
POV, you're on the inside lane for the 7th time.
Light should come out this time by.
I was getting so many top lines, and now it's all bottom.
Continue to run on the high side. The 94 forced down low, and then it'll be the 90 machine of Michael Sturgill when we shove in the 94, the 96 of Sean Butler on the high side. So very interesting tandems to start.
What are you guys looking at for fuel?
Again, you know,
27 estimated.
26.
I got
28.1 gallons right now. If you are Brandon Magee,
7.
32.5.
I think even under green, if we pit around like 25 to go, 26 to go, if we make it there, we can all line up and just fucking haul mail.
Sturgill and Mace are right there with you.
Potential.
The issue
Gives
is
us
that
enough for what, 2 GWCs comfortably.
It's not going to be great for him. He's going to have to work with some different
people
to get this going.
Go green to the end and
everyone being able to sort of game plan on this restart here.
Yeah. Well, that's, I mean, if you make it to like 25 to go, you'll have more than enough for the GWCs anyway. If he can work that out, he'll be good. But it's so hard to actually figure it out because it all.
Put right sides on it.
This is the biggest part of the race that requires team.
Call it a day.
You have to be team friendly here.
Track to the front. To be fair, if we started pit stops, I think a lot of other drivers would follow suit.
He's got to hope that Sturgill and Mace are right there on it. And he's also got to hope that
break the pack up, which is kind of what we need.
Should we cheese and no tire?
I think at this point,
we're going to throw out the window. You go with
yeah, you'll lose like a second or two right there.
Car behind you.
I just get how
it was like that in my heat. I saw somebody drove all the way onto the track and got away without a black flag, so that was crazy.
Who will take you
on the apron.
That guy in front of me. Less than a second out there, you can
the pace
get
car
away with it.
Once again, trying to make the hard left turn down pit road. Let's see if we can make it all the way before we get the yellow flag out on the field one more time. Once again, the 4 of Stewart, the 94 of Magee. Side by side, getting ready to go green flag racing. They will restart when the green hits the air. And all bets are on green flag racing.
You and the leader, let's make a move.
Go here in Daytona.
Give that man a raise.
The guy behind you did not go kill him.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm getting computerized.
Oh, we're checking.
Damn. I'm gonna get run into you.
Start through turns 1 and 2. Now
it's always me behind you getting run over.
It
is, yeah. It just works terribly.
Because I'm leaving a gap and the next car is.
Oh, I am. This is perfect.
About 3 car lengths now between those two.
I almost want to go middle. I don't want to sit here.
Oh, they're blocking. They know what's coming.
The 83 machine. That's
they knew it was coming.
She's going to drop down to the low side.
Oh my God.
Challenge the lead forward.
Somebody else.
Me and Trippiano both made the same move. That's so awkward.
Good job there.
All right, Parker's already up there. That'll work.
Howe.
Yeah,
how's
up here
the
too.
bumper with him, Emily?
It's fine. I just got into him a little too hard there. He kind of moved a little bit.
Looking further back here.
Getting pulled back off
side
him.
by
Give me a
side
shot
all the way
here.
through and 3 wide further back.
That was so unlucky timing. Holy shit.
The final 25%.
Keep pushing. I can't see.
Yeah,
This is where it gets important.
Left the bottom.
I talked about you want to get to the last
Anybody front you doing?
window. We're not
No.
quite there yet. but you're wanting to set yourself
now
up
he's got a gap.
They came down.
Malo's ahead, but we got a little gap. We're gonna get to him.
He's the prime example of mirror driving right now. He's looking
16 is running a stupid
what lane's got the advantage?
I know, but every time he hit me when we're side dropping like that, it pushes up the hill.
All of it. He's working right now with
Sean Butler.
First rack, he's got Butler to the inside
Nick's
lane
middle ahead
now,
of.
but he's keeping an eye
They
on
are
everything
doing
going
some
on
moves
around
up
him
here.
right now. He's looking
for
at the
running
back of
50
that car.
tight.
So important right now for him. Just
Trumping
keep
in
an
front of
eye on that
me,
rearview
really
mirror.
late.
These are digital mirrors that
Fuck, I
you
just got
see
pulled.
in the next gen cars. They don't exist.
Jeremy Davis
in
is
the
clutching
Gen
it.
cars. These are the
Saving gas.
Legend,
glass
Giga Chip.
mirrors that were so used to so long.
I was like,
You've
what the
got
fuck happened?
You've got
They all
the one
here,
that
boom.
this camera that we see on the left side is mounted on top
Tell
of.
me when we're there.
And then you have the actual
Not
hard
there yet.
mirror in the center of a car.
Almost.
We're here.
We have
You're
the
good at
right
me and
gap.
Colinick's
You
touch,
see
so I was
how
trying to
much
leave him the
Butler's
little
pushing
extra
it right now.
gap.
Duty had a good bumper
He's got
earlier.
side to side, so I think it was Nico.
Right now for the 4 car of Nate Stewart to keep that 96 car
Hi, Jose.
center
Made it.
in that mirror.
Yeah.
That 96 car's got to be dead center. If it's not dead center, you're gonna have problems. There's that mirror right there. Obviously, we're at an angle. Our camera's at an angle from that mirror, so we're not gonna see what Stewart's seeing. Maybe if we can go to the helmet cam to see if we can see something from there for Stewart.
Doesn't matter because Lowline's now trying to make a big move, and the 9
I got
will
nothing
make
in front
the
of me,
move.
Phil.
Andrew Cooney
Well, I got
in the
side
number 9,
track.
followed by the
No.
injury of Howe, the
Not clear yet,
94
Emily.
McGee.
Almost.
They
I'm
will
clear.
line up. They said it's our turn, and
Unless
they
you
are
want to just
going
stay here
to
for now.
I'm gonna finish the lap out.
Speed shop
Hey.
driver machine up front, taking the lead.
God, what is
Cooney up
going on in front of us,
getting the
Pates?
push from Howe.
We're getting
so
pushed.
like
What a
from,
diet.
From
2 by
McGee,
2.
and the
Can't
Let me
push
move, let me know.
Colinick's.
Thirds are just cleared.
He has too much side by side. Like you can't
Yeah.
stay behind him.
Going up.
You have to shuffle him every time.
Look at that mirror.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God.
Center in that mirror. Emily Howe's drifting off a little bit.
Oh, Nick, you don't have a hole.
Coming right back centering. You want to still see that.
That was-
Emily
that was
Howe approaching,
close.
gets centered.
That was such a
Now
dumb
Howe
block.
moves to the outside lane.
It makes sense
That
why he
was
did
very
it, but it was really late.
And Cutie followed in jumpsuit as
I
well.
want to ditch him.
Parker, you got me and Phil
Meanwhile,
behind.
those two drivers trying to keep the low line at bay. The number 90 of Michael Sturgill.
If you go
trying
middle,
make
I'll
a
try to
run
follow.
with the 07 of Jack Mace.
Yeah, I wanna
So
ditch
far,
him,
they're
Emily. I don't know
unable to
about
make
you.
it.
I sucked myself.
3 and 4.
You're
Can
good,
they
Give him a lap
get
or two
some
here.
position?
Oh,
Can
Phil
they
almost
get,
got
some position back. About 2.5 car lengths between the 90 and
Like, I've been getting turned like that constantly.
we got trouble out of track.
Everyone's
Shit's getting
keeping
fucking
it going in the
annoying.
right direction, but that
Yeah,
was
Colin
almost
Nix just fucking booted you.
disastrous.
Yes.
Down the pack.
Good
Take
save,
a
though.
look at it. Wow.
I mean, I've had
Yeah,
20 of them. I've had 20 of them.
Racing.
I'm a fucking wrecking ball. This is me in a fucking LCQ. Get ready.
This is a really bad bump.
Got hit the fucking.
Kevin's
God
looking
damn
up
it.
behind me,
That's
Parker.
That's Colonics and Snipes.
Kevin's looking to set middle up behind me.
Yeah. Both going
And middle's
wild.
formed B.
He's got damage, so be careful
I can't push
working
you
with
because
him.
you have tons of
Keep
side to
that
side.
machine going and keep it going the right way as we continue green flag
Just be
racing
careful trying to work with
here
McAdams. He
in the
will hold you up. He's got some
400.
shit going on
You
with
see
his
those
car.
drivers trying to punch
Better
up in that middle lane.
It's
That
just
middle
you
lane
have
not
the side to
working
side
very well.
thingy.
These
Like there's
guys are gonna
nothing.
figure
I
out
don't think you
how
can
they
do
wanna
about it.
go and who they want to go with.